right. Keeping an eye on the stream so I know if it is working and if I can hear myself and you. All right. Yep, we're good.
Cool. Hello, everybody. We're live.
Hello, everyone.
4 minutes early.
Yeah.
Better early than late, though, right?
Yep. So we are getting into the finale.
Oh boy.
For a second, I thought the game crashed because the stream hung, but nope, we're good.
Well, that's good. I don't know why I say that as if I would need you to tell me the game crashed or not. I feel like I would be the first to know.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mysterious figure wearing gloves and not showing the face of.
You know, the funny thing is, I'm pretty sure even if the game showed his face, you would have no idea who that character is.
You would probably be correct. I cannot deny.
You at least remember who that guy is, right? Well, I mean, you don't have to anymore, but you at least remember who that guy is, right?
I sure don't, actually.
That was Fujita, Shinada's previous coach.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
do you remember
not like you need to remember who it is anymore.
Yeah, he was the guy who was like, oh man, he's such a good guy, and then he betrayed, and then he's dead now.
But he felt bad about it, so it's fine.
Oh yeah, of course.
So, in keeping with just how fucking big Yakuza 5 is, we have an entire finale act.
Right.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Yakuza 5 is like the second longest game ever made.
What's the first?
The first is still Serious Sam 2.
Serious Sam 2, right.
And I imagine that's not counting games crap, I don't remember what the game's called, but it's like a game where you legit have to like wait 5 real-life years to finish the game.
Yeah, not counting games like that. I'm talking about like how long it feels to play the game.
Okay, do you actually have to play the game for the duration of 5 years? Like have it on in the background, or can you just like?
Yeah, it's kind of an idle game, but like if you actually play the game, and make quote-unquote progress, the timer goes by slightly faster.
Are you referring to the yearning?
Yes, that's it.
Oh.
Also, I think it's only 1 real life year by default.
Well, I guess our luck today is terrible.
Dang. Well, we have an immediate sub-story to get to.
Unfortunately, we can't. I don't believe.
It's right there.
Well, let's try it anyway, because right now we're currently being tailed by someone. Oh, I guess it doesn't fucking matter.
All right, cool. It doesn't matter for being trailed. Also, man, it feels good to be back in Kamurocho, I gotta say.
Yeah, spent the entire game not in Kamurocho, and now we're finally back in Kamurocho.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and if you need a reminder on anything that happened in the plot, I will try my best to summarize, but I also don't remember most of what happened in the plot.
That is fair. Also, I've been trying. I was immediately went to try to play as Shinada, but I remembered, oh, I'm not Shinada anymore. I'm Kiryu.
Yep. To be fair, Kiryu is very much better than Shinada.
Yeah. It just I have to press my button slightly differently.
Yeah.
Don't forget, you got Tiger Drop. You got the omnidirectional counter heat action.
I keep seeing the thing pop up, and I'm trying to mute it. Oh, whatever. I don't think I've actually seen the seed action before, so.
Hell yeah.
Hold on. I thought oh, hold on. Okay, this works too.
Hell yeah. We love being able to do heat actions from literally anything.
Hell yeah. Also, my heat. Oh, go ahead.
It just keeps every time I like really stop and look at all these fight scenes. Kiryu's like oh fuck.
I forgot about that one.
Kiryu's always like a full head taller than everyone that challenges him to a fight.
Yeah.
And he's the only one, basically, in all of Kamurocho that's that big, besides maybe Gary Buster Holmes. And yet, every single motherfucker, every single street punk, every single bored teenager sees him. 6'5", brick shithouse. Clearly, the most Yakuza-coded man you've ever seen. And they're like,
Yeah, I
him.
can take him.
Nah, I'd win.
I mean, how would we have gameplay otherwise, though? That's the only thing, right?
I mean, otherwise this would just be a tourism simulator like is on the label.
Yeah.
Literally the only game where they don't do that is the zombie game.
That is true.
Right?
Also, hi, Melody. Wow, 2 cute cats in one
Hi,
stream.
Melody.
Yeah, 2 cute cats in one stream.
I got baby carrots.
Nice.
This guy needs a super miracle dish. If only there was a celebrity chef that we knew.
Oh my fucking god, okay. That's right. Oh, and a Ruru in chat too. 2 cats and a wolf. Hell yeah.
Hi, Ruru.
Hello, Roro.
Neko D.
3 cats now, apparently.
Yeah.
What?
Yep, we haven't actually finished Tatsuya's stuff yet. If you recall, which you probably don't, but if you recall, we actually couldn't finish Akiyama's Tatsuya thing because he opened a restaurant in Kamurocho for Akiyama to go to.
Oh, so
We
I
have to wait until we're playing as Akiyama.
Oh my fucking. Okay, well. Okay, so I actually can't do the side quest yet. It didn't it didn't matter if I was being tailed or not, but it did matter that I still needed to get top whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
So like either way, I couldn't do it. I would like to at least look at it though. Okay.
Perfect seasoning.
Rokkit is such a heckin' cutie, very huggable. I agree.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. It's very kind of you to say.
Yeah.
Who are you and what did you do to Rokkit?
We'll never find the body.
Oh no. Is it? Wait, is it in the trash can?
Fuck.
Eats Rocket's trash can.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh, thanks for destroying the evidence, Ruru. Oh, you won.
Good grief.
Oh yeah, we get to complete all of Kamurocho. Thankfully, everyone's completion list in Kamurocho is shared amongst all the characters.
I assume the completion list is shared between characters because that's how it was in the other games too.
Yeah. So, it is reading ahead a little bit in the plot, but everyone will be in Kamurocho, but outside of Kamurocho, everyone can only visit the town that they were in during the main story.
I mean, that makes sense, I guess. I remember in Zero, you could go to the other city, like you could go visit,
Sotenbori is
yeah,
Kiryu.
Sotenbori is Kiryu, and Kamurocho is Matsumo. And I remember when I was playing Zero, I was so excited to like go into the other city as the other person, like, oh man, I wonder how many like new sub-stories and whatnot are going to open up with the characters in these cities, and there's just nothing.
Nope.
It was in the title. 0.
Yeah, 0.
Exactly, 0 sub-stories in the other city.
I mean, on one hand, I guess I don't mind too much because that's less I have to do, but on the other hand, it feels like a wasted opportunity.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, in the story, they never have any reason to go to the other city except for, like, that one instance where they're in each other's city for, like, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really, the only, like, semi-unique thing about it is that Kiryu can go to the Coliseum in Sotenbori, and it just has, like, a silly little skit trying to justify why Kiryu can go to this secret underground Coliseum that he has no knowledge of.
Yeah, I actually remember doing that. But yeah, it's kind of like otherwise nothing.
But man, you said it. It's nice to be back in Kamurocho.
I know, like I don't mind the other cities too much, honestly. Like they're fine, but Kamurocho is Kamurocho, you know? It's like it's like going back. Yeah, it's like going back home. Wow, I think I'll have to start us. It's right across the street.
Well, I guess it's home, but like no one's home.
Huh.
Huh?
How many games before it becomes house arrest?
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Actually, hold on. Before we do that, there's one more thing we need to do.
Okay.
I need you to go to the Dragon Palace.
That okay? Yeah, I know where that is. That's where the man is on the map because that's a trainer. Okay. More Kiryu training.
We are finally going to unlock level 25.
Oh hell yeah! Let's do it. Wow, this guy. Okay. I could have outrun him if I didn't run into a pedestrian.
If only you were able to overcome your natural urges to be an absolute asshole to every civilian in Japan.
So true.
This
the
cat
cat
is very much not a baby.
This
the
cat nature control. Oh my god, a full-grown carrot.
When you got the one adult that's into the baby carrot bag.
Yeah.
I call that the babysitter.
The Gondawara of carrots.
Why is that a weapon heat action? You don't even use the fucking weapon.
I know, right?
I also got like a big old fucking glass of milk.
Nice.
It's like, remember how last stream I got like that like chateau milk? That was like a fucking milkshake?
Yeah, I'll take your word for it.
This time I got the chateau milk that isn't a fucking milkshake and it's just milk.
Nice.
I must admit, I don't personally see myself vibing with the flavor combination of carrots and milk.
You know, it didn't come to mind initially, but I was like, I have carrots in my mini fridge. I have milk in my mini fridge.
Yeah, fair enough. Melody says, I don't know why this popped in my head. Have you ever seen that scene in that one Japanese movie where the guy fights like a whole gang of people by himself?
You have got to be more specific than that. You have the slightest idea how that narrows it down.
But I feel like you're talking about Old Boy.
Probably Old Boy. That is one of the more popular ones that comes up when comparing things like Yakuza.
Yeah, Old Boy.
Yeah. That scene in particular is one of the few movies that actually handled, like, why don't they just all rush him at once? Because they did, and he gets his ass beat until they are like, wait, he's good, give him a sec, let him up.
Yeah.
Kamaki. Still alive somehow.
And he's no longer homeless, so he's lost all of his old man wizard powers.
Damn.
Because that's how it works in the Yakuza universe. Being homeless automatically makes you a god of, like, jujitsu, taekwondo, kung fu, whatever sort of martial arts bullshit you want.
Right.
More realistic, that's what I remember. He gets pretty banged up. Yep, that's Old Boy. I even remember there's a point in the scene where, like, he actually, like, falls to the ground. They kick him a few times, then, like, stop, and, like, sort of, like, one of them, like, approaches him, like, to check and see if he's dead. And then he just suddenly gets up and stabs the guy.
Nice.
Hi, Milo.
Hi, Milo.
Hey, Milo. Yeah, because if I remember, like, in context, none of the, like, thugs actually wanted to kill the guy. They were just kind of like a bunch of young street kids that happened to be in that guy's way. None of them had anything personal against him.
Yeah.
So they didn't, like, actually want to kill him. It's really the only reason he won.
All right.
But it's still a legendary fight scene, don't get me wrong.
So we are now done here for the moment. We'll come back here later.
Okay. Now follow the story, I guess?
Now follow the story.
Okay. Speaking of people getting really banged up, y'all see that Invincible finale?
No.
Nah.
All I know is that Conquest is back, and I know about Conquest from the comics, so...
Yeah.
I haven't really watched Invincible, unfortunately.
Dang, it's really
It's
good.
a pretty good show, and it's a pretty good comic. I recommend both. Although I will admit, the comics do have some minor inconsistencies that I hope that are addressed in the show a bit better.
Fair enough. Oh yeah, we're finally playing a character who will use a bat.
Yeah.
You know, they went through all the trouble of having him like set the bat down in respect, but he still has the exact same disarm animation as Kiryu.
Yeah.
Action.
Well, I don't think he hits anyone with the bat in the... Oh, I keep forgetting it, this one. I don't think he hits anyone with the bat in the...
He punches them and then catches it in the air.
Yeah.
He doesn't, but I'm saying, like, why couldn't they have, like, made it for him specifically, like, incorporate the animation of him setting the bat down gently, like, into the heat animation?
True. Also, I don't know if you guys could tell, but, like, I directly hit that guy in the balls as a finisher.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. The first episode I saw was the season 1 finale. Wow. Well, okay, so... I think going into Invincible, it's fine to, like, have the season 1 finale, because that one got spoiled all over the internet anyway, because of the whole think mark meme that, went around everywhere, so...
And the fact that, like, one of the scenes from the season 1 finale is Omni-Man's fatality in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, so I feel like season 1, at this point, has been spoiled for everybody, but it's still worth a watch. And, season 2 and onward haven't gotten spoiled like that.
It's funny because, like, the season 1 finale is both one of his fatalities and also part of his fatal blow.
A similar-esque scene, I won't spoil too much, but a similar-esque scene to the train scene happens during the Conquest fight.
Yeah. That's kind of spoilery, Nick, but
Only a little bit.
Only a little bit.
Maybe. I don't know. I've not seen Invincible.
It's a pretty good show, and we're just grinding courses now, I guess.
On the bricks,
I keep forgetting that's what it is. I'm not doing it on purpose, I swear.
It's just one of the heat actions to pull off.
Yeah.
Almost called it fatality.
I mean, it might as well be.
Yeah.
Except for here, he doesn't kill anybody. Okay.
In Kiryu's case, it's a heroic brutality.
Heroic brutality? Sure.
Oh, please, don't make me think about Mortal Kombat versus DC. Don't do that to me, Rall. We're friends.
But yeah, basically like Mortal Kombat versus DC. DC decided that heroes don't kill people, so now all of the the DC superhero characters' fatalities are actually recontextualized as heroic brutalities and don't actually kill their opponents.
That is certainly something.
It was such a baffling decision because it pleased nobody. Because they wanted a T rating in a Mortal Kombat game.
Yeah, yeah.
So not only did like the superheroes, despite in-universe having a perfectly good reason why they could have fatalities, not having those, they also neutered the hell out of the actual fatalities. Like there's the infamous one of Joker, which is honestly a really cool fatality until you see how they censored it for literally no reason.
So wait, is there like is there a mature version of it? If there's a censored version?
It's not even that bad. It's not even that bad. They just decided that for some reason they couldn't show someone getting shot on screen. Literally all it is he pulls out like his revolver, right? He aims it at the person and pulls it. It's like his iconic little bang flag, right?
Yeah.
He laughs while the other person's confused. He pulls out a second gun. It's a real one. He shoots them.
Oh.
And like that's Like that's, you know, very jokery, very funny, but like they just zoom in on Joker so that the other person's out of frame when he shoots them.
I was honestly kind of hoping they would have done a Batman Beyond.
That would have been cool.
I mean, and it would have been a reference too.
How do you mean in Batman Beyond? Like what?
Like the Batman Beyond movie.
Where he has like the bank flag gun that
yeah, that's
like into the opponent.
I mean, it's kind of similar, but again, like not quite. To be fair, like this fatality was such a fumbled ball that NetherRealm Studios actually acknowledged it, and in the next Mortal Kombat game, MK9, they actually brought that fatality back for the character Shang Tsung.
Like with it being zoomed in and all.
He just transforms into a clown and does the exact same fatality, except this time they actually do a close-up of the guy's head and show it getting blown apart.
Okay, gotcha.
Because Mortal Kombat gore, you know, gore quota.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Baba. You remember Baba, right?
I actually do remember Baba.
This tiny little shit, I fucking hate Baba.
I didn't recognize him though. I wouldn't have known it was Baba unless without the subtitles.
God, I fucking forgot about that stupid fucking super popped collar. What a goddamn douche.
I mean, is it better than the fucking like turtleneck he had before?
The collar is like so fucking popped. It has extra straps to hold it together.
Bro, it's like a Kingdom Hearts character.
Yes.
All I can think is that fucking stupid coat from fucking what was it called? Prototype 2. You remember what I'm talking about if you haven't played that game?
Yeah.
Honestly though, I do think the turtleneck was worse, in my opinion. Oh my god, actually, look at his shoes too. He is a Kingdom Hearts character.
Oh my god, yeah, you're right. Jesus Christ. He got them fucking clown shoes.
Yeah.
Oh man, it reminds me, I recently replayed Kingdom Hearts 3, and like, there's like a scene where the entirety of the True Organization 13 like walks past the camera, like all dramatic like in their black coats, and it like just shows all of their shoes as they're like walking by, and then you can easily tell which one is Dark Riku.
Oh my god.
Because he's got the big ass fucking clown shoes.
That's pretty funny. I still need to play Kingdom Hearts 3. I still need to play it. I still haven't played it. It's on PC now. I have no excuse other than the fact that I was probably going to stream all the Kingdom Hearts games at some point, so...
It really looks like a good place to stop for some ingredients.
Oh my god. Yeah, there is exactly one mod, like one actual gameplay altering mod I would recommend if you go.
Is it the Shut the Hell Up, Goofy and Donald? 2 gameplay mods.
Oh my god.
One of them is Shut the Hell Up, Goofy and Donald, which just shuts off all of their non-cutscene dialogue. And then the other one is called Remindability Integration, where like, so basically the release of Remind gave like a whole bunch of combo modifiers for Sora that like make his combo string similar to what it was in Kingdom Hearts 2. The problem is, in base game with Remind, you just get all of these combo modifiers dumped on you at the end of the main game. So someone made a mod that slowly trickles in these combo modifiers throughout the game.
Okay.
Man, slowly and meaningfully trickling abilities in a way that makes sense. In Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, I know, right?
Since we're dropping this phrase a lot today, without spoiling anything, one of my major issues with Kingdom Hearts 3 is the way that you kind of just get abilities sometimes. In particular, the theme park abilities. They kind of just happen.
Yeah. Situation commands was a very contentious issue in the game. Because it really does feel like the game just RNG drops them in your lap when it feels like it. there's a good reason that both the pro codes and just critical difficulty itself have an ability that disables attraction flow.
I don't even know what that is.
So basically, attraction flow is probably the most annoying of them all because it appears like once every fucking enemy, and it's just like this big flashy attack that has pretty much no feedback whatsoever and no skill involved.
On lower difficulties, and by lower I mean up to proud, it kind of turns the game into just press triangle, win fight.
Wait, what's harder than proud? I thought proud was the hardest mode.
Critical.
Critical was patched in later, but yeah. On critical though, it is both the press triangle to win button, but it also has a very high chance of frame trapping you, to where like the animation for attraction flow will end, and like literally the frame after an enemy will hit you and kill you.
Oh, that's cool. Alright, well,
oh yeah,
before
this is a lesser discussed thing about attraction flow, but like, I love the music of Kingdom Hearts. Did every single attraction flow just have to have the gummy ship theme?
Oh no, it's hand in hand.
Is it?
Yep, but literally every attraction flow has the exact same version of hand in hand. Oh yeah, that's right. Now that we're in Kamurocho, we have coin locker keys.
Yep, I'm gonna have to do that off screen.
Yeah, it is hand in hand. Every time.
Every time.
Do we have anything else we need to do?
Actually, yes, we do. Let's go back to Dragon Palace.
Okay. You never know when one of these is gonna be about a fucking Actually, does Kiryu even have a second hostess, or is that only in the one city?
Yeah, Kiryu does have a second hostess,
of
and
course.
only Kiryu.
Of course.
As Kiryu, the canonical virgin, has the most game.
Yep.
Is he still a virgin in Gaiden?
Yeah, I believe so.
Isn't he like 60 by then?
Well, I think it isn't so much that he's canonically a virgin, it's that he canonically hasn't had children.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure some of those phone call things in Zero implies at the very least, because they like leave the hotel and everything.
God, that just reminds me of that one fucking hostess in Kiwami 1.
Well, the problem is, aren't like all the side quests technically non-canon, including the phone missions?
A lot of them are, but I think like a select few of them are canonical. Namely the ones that had like full cutscenes with them. Oh yeah, that's right. Now we have photographs in Kamurocho.
Yup.
But see, he doesn't want you to snap photos of just anything anyone knows about Kamurocho. He wants the really in-the-know underground sites. Like the sign at the south side of Tenkaichi Street.
You mean the most
Kamurocho Hills.
You mean the most popular things in Kamurocho?
Exactly.
Amazing.
I think literally the only way that could be any less surprising is if he asked you to go to like one of those like, hey, come look at our hostess club booths.
Yeah.
Well, it's not here, I guess.
It's a different angle of it, Kamurocho Hills.
Gotcha. You know, so Kamurocho Hills, this is the first game to like properly introduce them, right? Because technically they were in the zombie game, but like the zombie game also isn't like canon, so
yes. This game actually uses the exact same Kamurocho Hills map as Dead Souls, but this is the first canon game to use that map.
And
Still upset about Majima's twist.
oh yeah, the sweating it out.
No, the fucking dentures.
Oh, the dentures, that too, yeah.
Because that doesn't make any fucking sense.
But so are Kamurocho Hills gonna play an important role in this game at all, or? Cool. The first canonical game to have them, and they don't even like do anything.
And the extra funny thing is, after this game, they lose all relevance.
Oh my fucking god!
They finally finish Kamurocho Hills, and they have like slight relevance in one game, and then just never again.
What's even the point then?
Are you asking RGG Studios?
I don't know. I feel like after all this time, they've been building it up. It's been under construction for like fucking like 3 games or something, and it's finally complete. And I thought maybe like it was building up to something. I go, oh, it's under construction for all this time, and like, oh man, what's it gonna build up to? And then it's just nothing.
Yep.
I'd like to remind you, this is the same game company who spent a cumulative, like, I want to say maybe 40 minutes of cutscenes building up Nishiki as this evil, heartless monster that nobody can stand against, for him to get bitched in 10 minutes in a single fight and then kill himself.
Yep.
I mean, fair, I guess.
If there's anybody who I would say is probably the kings of nothing burgers, maybe not RGG Studios, but they're contenders at the very least.
All right, and we are done here for the moment. We'll come back to this later.
Man, I love leaving and coming back.
Yep.
Actually, that's a good question. Who do you think, as a game studio, is the best at making nothing burgers in their games?
You know, controversial. Like, it's not like specific. Like, if you ask me, like specifically, like game series and not like studios, I would take the very controversial route and say Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Like, Kingdom Hearts has a lot of like building up intrigue. Like, the Kingdom Hearts modus operandi is to build up intrigue about a specific character by showing them in like a context where they're doing something very out of character for them, or like in a scene where they really shouldn't be doing something very intriguing, and then it turns out that it's just a completely different character that just so happens to look exactly like the character we've seen before.
You know, on that note, I dare say that Square Enix has a habit of doing that across a lot of their games. I mean,
Such a wild experience here, and we're all seeing something upstairs, and then like 5 seconds later, we didn't say anything.
Living with streamers.
those sticks in your trash can are too good, Melody.
Yes. Juggling the fucking motorcycle, I see.
Was there a motorcycle or was that a bike? Oh yeah, there was a
motorcycle and a bike.
Can I pick up the motorcycle? Or can
Kiryu
we...
isn't strong enough to pick up motorcycles.
Only Saejima.
Damn.
Or Kiryu if he's 10 years younger? 20? How long at this point? 16?
So this game takes place in 2012, if I remember correctly, and Yakuza 0 is in 1988.
And I assume we're not including Kiwami as canonically having the stances.
Yeah. So that would be what? 30? No, wait. No, 24 years.
Kiryu's strong enough if he's 24 years younger and holding his arms out to the side, T-posing.
Like it's just it's been a while. His muscles have atrophied. In the next game, like chronologically, we'll hit the gym and our muscles will get bigger again. We'll be able to pick up motorcycles again.
We were able to pick up motorcycles in the next game? Cool.
Yep.
So, you know how, like, people complain about, like, older Final Fantasy games, you take 2 steps and get an encounter? That was literally 2 steps away from the last fight.
It was, yeah.
Yakuza 5. From what I understand, what it basically is so Yakuza. So pretty much all the Yakuza games before 5 had the encounters in set locations, and like the locations themselves were spread out enough that you'd reasonably have a decent amount of distance between them, between encounters. Yakuza games after 5 had the same thing as 5, where like you had encounters roaming around the map, but they also had a special mechanic where encounters would either not spawn or not be aggressive for a certain amount of time after a previous encounter. Yakuza 5 does not have that mechanic.
Alright.
So that's why we get a whole bunch of encounters, because they're kind of spawned all over, roaming all over, but there's no protection between fights.
I sincerely hope we get that shot of them standing in the doorway again.
Yeah. Yes!
Mom said it's my turn on the Xbox. You know, it sure is convenient that, like, for all these years, Kiryu has always had this one bar that is doing well enough that they can just close whenever they want, so that Kiryu can have a private talk, but, like, also you never, ever see anyone else going in or coming out of this bar.
They know better.
Okay, but to be fair, they only need to close it down like what, once every year or so, depending on how long it takes between games.
I mean, you say that, but you need to keep in mind, this is a significant amount of building space in prime real estate Japan. Kabukicho, no less.
Yeah.
Yeah, one day a year of just closing down for pure. Well, not even like one day, like a whole week every year of closing down would definitely cut into their profits immensely.
Not to mention, like, I guess the point I'm getting at is that, like, rent and, like, property taxes are probably astronomical, and the disruption to business like that is kind of difficult.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I hope you like exposition, because the entire finale act is just us catching everyone up to speed and reminding the audience what's all happened in the plot so far.
That's fine, because I probably need reminding anyway.
In fact, the entirety of Finale Chapter 3 is 2 incredibly long cutscenes of expositing everything we know so far.
Okay, that does seem a bit much, actually.
Delicious exposition.
Yeah. In fact, I think like the entirety of Chapter 3 is like an entire hour of exposition.
Ah. So, what game franchise would you say spends the most time just blurting out exposition? Like,
Metal Gear
not
Solid.
Okay, solid.
Okay. Oh, fair,
No
fair
hesitation, like, yeah,
No
Metal Gear.
hesitation.
Any Kojima game, I guess, but, you know.
Yeah. Like, I didn't even need to think about that one. Like, you were just like, what game has the most exposition? I'm just like, Metal Gear Solid.
Well, not even just the most exposition, but the most, like, you know, just spending minutes upon minutes expositing said exposition. Because there are good ways to do exposition where it's like, you know, dripped out over time or whatever.
Sadly, Metal Gear Solid is not that.
Okay.
Metal Gear Solid, I feel like it's more like a budget saving thing. but like a good portion of Metal Gear Solid's runtime is spent in the codec screen, which is a screen where the portraits of two characters talking are framed above a text box showing everything they are saying, and it just stays in that screen for like minutes on end.
Aren't the codex calls mostly optional?
There's
Most
a
of them
amount of
are,
optional. Yes.
but there's still a large portion of them that are non-optional that occur in the main story.
And those non-optional ones have a habit of doing this thing, where mid-conversation there will be a fade to black. Conversation will continue over some vaguely related shots of real-life footage of things happening that vaguely relate to the conversation.
Oh, kind of like the revolver meme I sent to both of you?
Yes, that is why I love that skit, because that is 100% perfectly like tone matched to Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, no, no joke, that particular skit is peak Metal Gear Solid.
Nice.
I mean, even though Metal Gear Solid 3 is one of my favorite, well, it's my favorite Metal Gear, and it's one of my favorite games of all time. I initially, like going into it, didn't want to play it because the game more or less starts with a 2-hour tutorial followed by a 40-minute cutscene.
Yeah. And like I said, Metal Gear Solid 4 is the worst. Well, Metal Gear Solid 4 is both simultaneously the best and worst about it, because all of the codec calls, like, there are barely any required codec conversations in Metal Gear Solid 4, but there are really long cutscenes.
Let's see. According to this,
Metal Gear Solid 3, we're giving Snake the big speen as a mechanic.
The combined length of all cutscenes in Metal Gear Solid 4 is approximately 8 hours and 50 minutes. That is 9 hours of cutscenes.
It really makes me wonder how we're going to stream the Metal Gear series if there's really that much cutscene.
You'll have to have some popcorn on hand.
It's not really all that different, like, from Yakuza. Like, Yakuza will have longer gameplay segments between cutscenes. But, like, right now, we're doing a pretty good job of just holding a conversation during cutscenes.
Yeah, fair enough.
I just looked up the average playtime for Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots. Ranges from 25 to 40 hours, including cutscenes. So,
yeah.
say we do average like 30-35 hours. 9 of those hours were just us sitting there watching people talk at each other about why war is bad.
Yeah. Funny enough, 25 to 40 hours is actually the average length of like a PS1 JRPG.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
MGS4 is not a JRPG.
That's not going to be much longer than most of our Yakuza playthroughs. Like, this one is an exception, but most of our Yakuza playthroughs are like 10 streams, which are each like around 3 to 4 hours each. So
yeah, the Metal Gear series is going to be like real quick. Most Metal Gear games will get through in like 2 streams.
Okay.
I thought of something.
Yeah.
Are we gonna have to move the stream date for Metal Gear Solid 4 to Wednesday or Sunday?
Why?
Why's that?
So, Metal Gear Solid 4 has a market where you can earn money in game and then use that to buy weapons and upgrades for Snake's arsenal. The game has a sale system where specifically if you're playing the game on Sunday or Wednesday, everything is half off. Or on your birthday.
Well, the obvious answer there is just have Nick stock up off stream.
I suppose so.
Like, we just play the game as normal, and then Nick can do all his shopping off stream.
I mean, I could also potentially move the date to Wednesday, but it depends on what your schedules are like, honestly.
Oh, or yeah, like Melody just said, we can change the internal clock.
Yeah, but that's changing the entire internal clock on my entire PC just for one game. I don't know. Right?
Yeah, it's fair. But it's not like you really need to use the shop anyway.
Yeah, you don't need to. Even though there's a whole 2-hour-long cutscene about why you do.
Yeah, the thing about like Metal Gear games from Metal Gear Solid 3 onward is that they give you a massive and expansive arsenal of all very unique and like really fun to use weapons. You will use one. You will use one weapon the entire game and ignore the other 25 weapons.
Because if you use those other weapons, you're a naughty boy, and the game reminds you that you're a naughty boy.
Yeah, that's why like the one piece of advice I'd give for anyone who isn't a completionist going into Metal Gear is do not worry about not killing anyone, because it is way more fun to kill everyone.
It really is. There's really only one game where killing everyone matters, and it's not that big of a deal.
There's 2 games where killing everyone actually does detriment you from a gameplay standpoint.
Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah, 2.
But those are also games that give you more options for non-lethal combat instead of just one pistol.
I'm gonna be real, I was actually thinking about going for like a pacifist route for when we did Metal Gear, because I remember, I don't know if it's the same in the PS1 version, but I remember my friend Corey, who, as long as he's still available, I was gonna have joined us for the Metal Gear series, but he let me the Twin Snakes once. I never actually like played all the way through. I think I only ever got to like the fucking Gray Fox boss fight. But regardless, there was a the game had a sleep dart gun or something.
Yep.
A tranquilizer. That's
the gun.
Yeah, a tranquilizer. And I was like, oh, if they're giving me a tranquilizer, maybe I'll just go for pacifist. Why not?
Yeah.
So as of Solid. Oh, sorry.
Well, in the original PS1 release of Metal Gear Solid, you do not have the tranq gun. And knocking out enemies only puts them down for literally 2 seconds.
Oh.
So, yeah, there is absolutely no shame in killing enemies in Metal Gear Solid 1.
Well,
once we get to Metal Gear Solid 2, that a pacifist run becomes way easier.
Okay.
In fact, I think it's actually impossible to go through all of Metal Gear Solid 1 without killing anyone.
Well, do we count the bosses?
Probably not, but remember that there's 2 fights where you're locked in a room with 4 soldiers that you have to kill.
Yeah.
Like, knocking them out does not get rid of them.
Yeah. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 1, killing them doesn't really matter. The only thing is that someone will give you crap about it pretty early on in the game.
Yeah. After Metal Gear Solid 1 on the PS1, pacifist run becomes a lot easier and you are graded.
And you said that you would prefer we do the PS1 version as opposed to Twin Snakes, yes?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, weren't we going to use the MGS collection that Rall has?
Or, I mean, it's on Steam. I can just buy it if I haven't already.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Pog.
Yeah. Yeah, the release that they have on Steam right now is only up to Metal Gear Solid 3, but they're planning on making another release on Steam that has the rest of them. Otherwise, as Rokkit pointed out, I do have the Metal Gear Solid collection for PS3.
Okay.
MGS5 will be a pain in the ass if you try to do pacifist, though. Yeah.
Isn't that the one where we can, like, kidnap people, though?
Yeah. Both Peace Walker and Metal Gear Solid 5 have a mechanic where you can kidnap enemy soldiers and recruit them into your own army. So there it's actually detrimental to kill everyone. However, not killing everyone in Metal Gear Solid 5 is an utter pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I mean, why can't I just kidnap literally everybody?
Limited room at Mother Base, you have limited Fulton systems, and the only other way to kidnap someone is to drag their body all the way over to an extraction point, call a helicopter, wait for the helicopter to arrive, then load their bodies one by one into the helicopter,
Okay, fair enough, I guess. Although I think it would be really funny, if not tedious, challenge run to kidnap literally everybody in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
So, can I just say this while we're on the subject real quick? I think it's hilarious that, like, especially in the games where Fulton extractions are, like, introduced, like, the issue of morals of, like, killing enemy combatants is such a big, like, issue within the stories of those games, when the alternative is literally abducting them from their lives and families to be more or less forced laborers for your literal warband.
It's okay. They like doing it.
They like doing it. It's okay.
They like doing it after all the convincing you do to them.
No, it's okay, Hermione. These what are they? Elves? I forget.
Elves love being slaves.
Yeah, exactly.
They love being slaves. They're so hype about it. No, it's literally that, and the fact that you have a certain character who's a notorious torturer on your team does not help.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Who's also in charge of recruitment.
What also doesn't help is that in Peace Walker, you can actually recruit children into your army.
Oh my god.
Like,
yeah.
They can't take up combat roles, and they're specifically like named characters. But there are 2 characters who are like 12 years old that you can recruit into your army and put them to work.
Yep.
Huh. Child labor.
Yep. Child soldiers, no less.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
It's worth noting that in Peace Walker and 5, you are playing the main villain of the series.
Fair enough, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those famously love recruiting child soldiers. After a minor bit of brainwashing, they are consenting to it, yes.
Oh, I don't. Oof. I don't know why, but that sentence just made me think of that kind of oof scene involving a doc in a cardboard box in Peace Walker.
Yeah. Yeah, especially who that scene's with.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
The game plays it up as like a good and funny thing. It is not at all. I don't like that moment.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about that until now, but yeah. No, that's... Ugh.
I love how big Saitama's health bar is.
Oh, hell yeah. It's even better when you go into heat mode and you just don't flinch.
Yeah. I like how he knocked the tooth out, but somehow still didn't break the glasses.
Those glasses are made of stronger stuff, man.
I guess so.
Ah, man, we should have stopped in Conrai while we were there.
I mean, I can.
It's a little out of the way.
What's in Conrai?
Food.
I mean... Oh, is that the only thing? Just to get my health up?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought there might be like an event or something. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. It's not like you need the health.
Yeah. I knock someone over and talk to the person in front
I
of
like
them.
how everyone except the guy you knocked over despawned.
Yeah.
He will not be spared the pain.
No, he has to exist. He has to exist so he can suffer. You can fish in the fucking sewer?
I don't think you want to eat whatever fish you pick up here.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either. Oh, I just realized. Is every single key going to be locked to each individual person until we all meet up?
Yeah, well, the locker keys... Actually, no, yeah, they're locked to each person until you all meet up. But it won't be too long until you all meet up.
Okay. Because I remember that being a thing with Haruka and Akiyama as well.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Speaking of... So, I'm assuming everyone has to eventually go to the Dragon Palace to get their up to level 25?
Yep.
Does that include Haruka?
Yes.
Very interesting.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, right now we still have to go to the Dragon Palace again as Kiryu. We're just not Kiryu yet.
Yeah.
サイの花や相変わらずのようやな。そういうお前さんの方こそ相変わらず厄介な事件に巻き込まれているようだ。
Why does he look
沖縄に続
wet?
き網走まで脱獄してくるとはな。
You don't want to know.
Okay.
You do not want to know.
脱獄してまで
Fair
ここに
enough.
来た理由もう分かっとんのとちゃうか。まあ見当はつく。今全国各地で起きている極道関係の大騒動。そして
Turns out he's just been swimming in the aquarium.
真島五郎の死の
I mean, that seems innocent enough.
そんなところじゃないか。話が早うて助かるわ。せやけど犯人の目星はもうついてんのや。ほう。登場会で大悟の護衛を雇った森永っちゅう男を追ってるんや。ほう。森永か。何日か前に福岡からカムロ町に戻ってきて潜伏してるらしい。
You remember Morinaga, right?
Morgana.
ここに来たんや。
So you remember those two well-dressed guys you fought under a bridge as Kiryu?
Yeah.
Yeah, Morinaga was the skinny guy. Oh yeah, his partner Aoyama, the big guy, died.
Damn. How are they gonna do? Wait, how are they gonna be the comedy duo now? The comedy duo always involves a big guy and a skinny guy.
Yeah.
一体誰や。それは教えられねえ。と言ってどうだかな。今日は
I mean, do you hear that? So mixed feelings, because obviously it's another live-action Disney remake, and those are always blah. But the trailer for the first trailer for the Lilo and Stitch live-action remake just dropped, right?
Oh yeah, I didn't actually get around to watching that.
And so I'm assuming it has to be for reasons of saving money and cutting down on the CGI, but Jumba and Pleakley have like human disguises where basically they basically shapeshift into just normal looking human people. Again, probably just to save on CGI, right?
Probably, yeah, that makes sense.
And also, people are up in arms for good reason. I would actually say that Pleakley's disguise is just a normal guy, and he's not wearing any dresses or anything.
Yeah, I would be also very up in arms about that, since yeah, it was kind of there in the original Lilo and Stitch, but especially having watched Stitch the movie recently, yeah, no, Pleakley is absolutely 100% at the very least metrosexual.
Yeah. So the fact that they are not only making him just a normal looking dude, but also stripping him of that unique identity thing is pretty lame.
Yeah.
Please, so I connect that alone kind of ruins me. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I'm not really going. I'm definitely not. I already wasn't planning on watching any of the live-action remakes, but especially now that Disney's dropped their DEI policies, definitely not.
Yeah. I don't think I've actually seen any of the live-action remakes, and I do not plan to.
Back from Patrol. What live-action remakes?
Oh, we're talking about
Lilo
how...
and Stitch.
Yeah, the Lilo and Stitch remake trailer just dropped, and Jumbo and Pleakley have normal-ass human disguises to probably save costs on CGI, and also Pleakley's no longer cross-dressing.
Yeah. All you had to say was Lilo and Stitch live action, and I immediately turned off interest.
That is very fair. They are just the cash grabs, I agree.
Oh yeah, by the way, Aizawa's alive.
Who?
The big guy that you fought in a suit under the bridge.
You just said he was dead!
Yep, and now he's alive.
Okay.
Last we heard of him, Morinaga told us that he's been dead and buried. So now he's a fucking ghost, I guess.
This is like fucking One Piece, where like no one ever dies.
Nope.
Yeah.
I can't wait for chapter 5023 where Fire Fist Ace shows up and was like, Luffy, I was alive the whole time.
Okay. With the exception of Fire Fist Ace, because, like, they had to give his Devil Fruit power to someone else. Therefore, like, canonically saying he's, like, actually dead. Because apparently when you die, your Devil Fruit just, like, regrows somewhere, and someone else can take the power. Which is a very weird way of doing a power system, but
You see, well, it looked like I was dead. In reality, Blackbeard was using his Void Fruit to try and consume it. But then, fucking with the last of Whitebeard's Quake will, I managed to shoot it across the planet. Fucking, I don't give a shit.
Having not watched One Piece myself, I am so glad that I have absolutely no idea what the fuck you're talking about, because that is way funnier to me.
yeah, fair enough.
In general, I find most animes are like 20 times funnier if you have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
Like, you lads have seen JoJo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I dare you to watch the final scene of part 3 on the bridge with Jotaro versus Dio with no subtitles in Japanese and pretend you have no context and just see how it's the funniest shit in the universe.
Yeah.
Damn, Invincible Season 3 finale be like.
Yeah.
Why did you make me do this?
Yeah, that too.
Hold on.
Actually,
I like how those chairs and tables in the back are clearly 2D images.
yeah.
Why did you say that? Why did you say that? I never noticed that. Why did you say that to me? Fuck, man. Now I'm just upset.
So, I thought about it, Rokkit, after you said, why'd you make me do this? And I was like, oh yeah, I guess it could also be Season 1. And I remembered, oh wait, it's also kind of Season 2. Like, the season finale of every single season of Invincible so far has had someone getting their face punched in.
Yeah.
Interesting.
To answer your question, Melody, we watched Aizawa, Season 1 finale of Invincible Someone.
Season 1 finale of Invincible Someone, Season 2 finale Invincible Someone, and Season 3 finale Invincible Someone.
It's just a running theme where people get their shit rocked and nobody dies. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Nobody ever invincible ever. Especially not characters everybody loves. Fuck.
My entire goddamn skeleton, dickhead.
I mean, people forget about it, but calcium is a mineral.
Yeah?
Skeleton go boom.
Well, you see, now now that's actually spoiling it, because I just made it on out of context blind delivery.
I mean, you did just technically spoil the season finale of season 2 and 3, but you know.
I didn't say who was getting their face punched in.
But
That
now
it
I know
happens every
someone
season.
is.
I mean, to be fair, I still have no idea who's getting their face punched in, but I also have no idea who anyone in Invincible is, besides Invincible and Omni-Man. And even then, I barely know who Invincible is.
Are you saying you know more about Omni-Man than you do of Invincible himself?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, I do.
Meme culture.
Fair
Yep.
enough. I have not been paying attention to this cutscene at all, I'm gonna be real.
Basically, Aizawa feels very betrayed because Morinaga told him to go to to go like do something else, and then killed Aoyama. If you remember, like at the end of Kiryu's segment, some guy got shot in the fucking head. That was Aoyama.
Melody says, I know more about Omni-Man than I do about...
Yeah. Dude, such disrespect in the Powerplex episode. Like, he was like pouring his heart out, and the title card was relentless.
Yeah.
俺に勝って森永の話を突き止めろや。森永に会うて、それでも気持ち収まらんかったら、その時は思い切りぶん殴ったればええ。
Why do we even have conflict? Why do we even have conflicts in the Yakuza series? It always just leads to people punching each other in the face. Like, just
No, see, we need
anytime you have an issue with anytime you have an issue with someone, just fucking punch them. That's where it's gonna end up anyways.
We just need context as to why we're punching them in the face.
Do we? We keep talking through these cutscenes and ignoring the plot, and we seem fine with it.
Honestly, maybe Ryuja Goda was onto something.
It reminds me of something I remember seeing Germa talk about recently, where it was like, games need to have a caveman mode, where instead of cutscenes, it's just a caveman on screen who is like, you, Hunter, you kill big thing. And then it's just gameplay.
Who's lowering the cage?
I guess someone just like sitting up in like the stands was like, oh shit, someone's about to fight, lower the cage.
I guess.
Yakuza is a game where people punch each other shirtless. The reason why doesn't really matter. Something Tokyo Clan, who cares?
This is fucking stupid. I want to just point out that shot was fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Those men were literally smashing each other's faces in with their own face. That was stupid.
Yep. Okay, so the chairs and tables aren't 2D images, but they are very squashed 3D models.
They are... Those are some crispy models.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm trying to... Do I not have like the free punch? No, I do. I miss timing it, I guess.
Yeah. Don't forget you have multiple finishers as well.
I really legitimately wonder who at RGG Studios thought it would be a good idea, after having multiple hours required between every gameplay segment, to have you go into Chapter 5 and be like, okay, now here's a pretty challenging boss fight. Hope you remember the character's kit perfectly, fuckhead.
Well, see, that's why you get to like walk around Kamurocho as that character for like 2 seconds. So that if you don't remember the character's combat, you can just faff about in like a completely random direction and learn how they play, I guess.
No, you're right. 2 seconds in Kamurocho is at least 20 fights.
Yeah. Wait, who are you playing as now? We're playing as Saejima.
Well, so it wasn't that hard of a fight.
Yeah. Saejima, the walking tank guy who smashes people. The guy who has a heat action where he literally rams an opponent neck first into a wall. Nothing killed him.
Also, thanks, random person, for raising the cage again.
Fight's over. Cage up.
Like, this cane guy can smash people. Oh my god, I see. You know, Saejima Smash, like Hulk Smash, but Saejima Smash, it actually does work better because of the alliteration.
Yeah.
I was mastering that the whole time.
Oh, were you the one lowering and raising the cage?
Wow, that was an excellent fight where you performed the exact same combo on him like 8 times.
Right?
Oh boy, we're finally gonna learn where Morinaga is.
I love that Yakuza is about people beating each other up, and after the fight, they have to give each other lectures.
Now that I beat your ass, let me explain why you're a dumbass.
Wow, you're right. I really am a dumbass. I'm gonna change my ways and be good now. Or no, I'm a cartoonishly evil mustache twirling asshole.
Doesn't this just reinforce the concept that might makes right, which is not inherently correct?
Yeah.
No, apparently in Japan, every 5 steps, someone's going to try to mug you, beat your ass, and leave you for dead in a ditch. And the only way to prove that you're morally correct is to punch someone in the face harder than they punch you.
Okay.
Or later.
Well, so Aizawa, who we learned earlier was dead, is now alive, and Morinaga, who we learned earlier is alive, is now dead.
Literally nobody dies when you think they do in this game series.
I'm gonna assume that Morigana is actually still alive.
I at this point literally would not even be the slightest bit surprised if for Yakuza 9 fucking Nishikiyama showed up as a minor antagonist.
Yeah.
Or you know what? No, he wouldn't even be a minor antagonist. He'd just be like an NPC you have a funny little interaction with once.
I know Dead Souls is not canon, but I'm gonna headcanon that Ryuji Goda is still just like working that one shop or whatever.
With a fucking robotic arm.
Yeah.
Why?
Sorry, Dante-san!
But why do you need to keep your voice down at a crime scene? So who are you gonna disturb? The fucking corpse?
Listen, their ghost might be restless or something.
Look, I understand not like shouting out like, you know, case sensitive information, but like other than that, what the fuck?
The only series ever reject that was Samurai X, and the creator was a bad person. I don't even know what that is. I've never heard of that before.
Me neither.
Yeah, I never saw Samurai X.
Maybe it's better I don't.
現場から発見された指紋はこの男のものでした。これって確か今話題の芸能事務所の社長じゃないか。4課から聞いた話では
Unfortunate how many shows are just made by bad people.
I
It's
mean,
almost like
yeah.
neurodivergents tend to do neurodivergent things that are really bad.
Funny enough, I was actually about to like bring up Rurouni Kenshin as an example of like a show where the creator turned out to be a terrible person, and it turns out that Samurai X was Rurouni Kenshin the whole time.
Oh.
Huh, what do you know? I thought that Rurouni Kenshin was actually a pretty good anime. But
It is, but the creator's also a pedophile. Straight up a pedophile.
Well,
I mean, is this just what it means to be a content creator?
no. I reject that because I'm not. And I'm
You're
a
the
content
exception
creator.
that proves the rule. What do you know?
Look, the thing is, you don't have to be a bad person to make it big. It's just that Google keeps making all the bad people big.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think, responding to what Rokkit said, I don't think it's a neurodivergence thing. I think it's literally just the people in power usually get that power by being bad people and exploiting people, and so they're gonna put other bad people in charge of the things that they want to make, and therefore, it's just cyclical like that.
One of the best anime ever made is about PTSD and the horse. Like creators. Yeah.
Damn.
Honestly, that's kind of getting to the point for me with Kingdom Hearts, because like
Oh.
I would always recommend Kingdom Hearts to anyone, but because Kingdom Hearts is owned by Disney,
Oh.
I can't really recommend it anymore.
Okay, I was worried for a second.
Yeah,
Like-
no. Nomura's still a cool guy.
It's like don't do this to me. I can't hear
No,
about.
it's just that Kingdom Hearts is owned by Disney. So if you buy Kingdom Hearts, you're giving Disney money.
Yeah, as much as I want to be somebody who, and don't get me wrong, usually I'm one to separate art from artist. There's a point where you just can't support it.
Hmm.
Yeah. So it's like now what do I do? Because like Kingdom Hearts is my #1 recommended game for anyone. But if I recommend the game to someone, then they're going to give their money to Disney.
You know, I didn't play Kingdom Hearts as a kid because I thought it looked too childish. I was a dumbass.
Oh man, I remember playing I remember way when I was young, vaguely playing Kingdom Hearts 1 and like seeing Donald and Goofy on the cover and being like, I want to play the game with Donald Duck and Goofy. And then I got stuck on the tutorial because I couldn't figure out how to use the situation commands and open a door. And I was like, well, damn it, now I'm just some kid in like a stained glass void, and there's no Donald and Goofy, and I don't know how to get to Donald and Goofy.
That's pretty funny. I remember I was at, I don't even know if it was like a friend. I think it was like a friend of my mom's, and they just happen to like also have kids. So I, you know, as they do when your friends are hanging out with their friends, they just stick the kids together, right? And they had the Kingdom Hearts games, and I think they were like playing it, and I was just like looking at it out of context because I had never heard of it before, and I was like, wow, this is the coolest shit I've ever seen. So then I ended up getting it myself.
Nice. What anime are you talking about? Well, the most recent anime we were talking about was Rurouni Kenshin, but we're talking about Kingdom Hearts.
Is Kingdom Hearts an anime? I mean,
no. It's a game?
Well, yeah, but...
It's a game. There were a few manga made about it, and there was an animated series planned for Disney Channel that just never got off the ground, unfortunately.
I meant like, could you consider it an anime in terms of like how anime is defined, other than being like a cartoon show series?
That's difficult.
Because I would almost say that the Yakuza franchise is kind of like an anime, honestly.
Well, because like all the original content in Kingdom Hearts is very anime coded, but the thing is, most of the game isn't the original content. It's treading through Disney worlds, and those are very much not anime coded.
True. But anime is also pretty broad in its description. I mean, you have shows like fucking the what's it called? The funny one.
Pop Team Epic?
Yeah, it's Pop Team Epic, which is also like very cartoony, and that's still considered an anime.
True.
It's Japanese animation.
Yeah.
It's a piece of animation from Japan. That's an anime.
Well, it depends. It depends if you see anime as specifically animation from Japan or an animation style. Like, is Avatar: The Last Airbender anime?
I would argue yes.
So here's the thing. We're running into the champagne issue, where there's no such thing as champagne unless it's made in the city of Champagne. Otherwise, it's just sparkling liquor.
Fair.
You can consider it to be anime styled, but by the strict legal definition, anime is yes.
Legal. So like there are legal definitions.
There are laws over what is anime.
Yeah.
But then again, like I remember seeing, I think it was Mother's Basement, like tackling this question as well.
Yeah.
And pretty much he took it in both directions of like stretching the definition of made in Japan and stretching the definition of animation.
I remember
Like
that
there
video.
was
Yeah.
like the Boondocks is a good example. Like, I mean, technically it's a Korean company that animated the Boondocks, but like, say the Boondocks was animated in Japan, but like, made entirely by an American studio, except for the animation. Is that anime?
That's to argue, yes. It's a Japanese produced. Since it's the animation, that's the question.
Fair. Boondocks literally uses fight animations from Naruto. Like, if you watch them side by side, they're huh. Neat.
If I remember that Mother's Basement video correctly, I think there were also some cartoons or anime in Japan. You know, like they're literally, you know, they speak Japanese and whatnot, but they're like they outsource their animation to like the States or something. I think I remember him talking about that.
Oh, actually, here's another one. The Simpsons. There was an episode of The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror where a very specific segment of the episode was riffing on Death Note to the point of being animated by the same studio that made Death Note. Oh, you're playing as Akiyama.
Yes.
Which means that we got 2 places to go.
Yeah, also that entire cutscene was, I didn't really catch his name, was trying to get you to throw the fucking concert with Haruka for a shitload of money.
So
Just because they want...
Akiyama, we need to go to Conrai.
Y'all ever watch the episode with the crazy kung fu wolf bitch? Of Boondocks? Crazy kung fu wolf bitch.
Sorry, where did you say to
I
go?
remember a lot of things from Boondocks, but
Conrai.
I can't remember the crazy kung fu wolf bitch. I remember Stinkmeaner, I remember Black Evil Television. I remember Grandpa Huey being a master of Belt Fu. I just don't remember that one. I must have missed that episode.
She literally beats Huey's ass. I need
Wait,
to
is
watch
that...
the Boondocks at some point.
Is that the Spite Squad? You know, Stinkmeaner's old quote-unquote friends getting their get back on the Freemans? No? Then I don't know. I guess I missed that one. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Alright, and now we can finish off Kiryu's sub-stories.
Once I get back to
Once you get back to Kiryu. There's one other place we need to go is Akiyama, after we eat at Conrai.
Okay.
It's a girl Grandpa meets online, and she, like, turns out to be a martial artist and is, like, really insane. Full yandere shit.
Okay, when you say she's a wolf bitch, do you mean she has like the wolf fighting style or something, or is she like literally an anthropomorphic wolf furry?
I mean, considering it's Boondocks, both are somewhat plausible.
You're saying that there are anthropomorphic animals in Boondocks sometimes?
No, they just do weird out-of-pocket shit sometimes.
Okay, okay.
Like, she might not actually be a wolf, but she might like have like a fucking wolf ears and wolf tail she wears or some shit like that.
Gotcha.
Alright, and then one more place we need to hit up is Akiyama, Hostess Club Elise. Oh, and that sub-story there.
Alright.
They're literally right next to each other, so... Yeah.
She's called that because of her kung fu stuff. Okay, so it's just a title she has.
Okay.
He's not a furry. Damn it! Takes off hat and throws it on the ground.
Damn, look what they took from us.
If she was a furry, are you going to be watching that episode where she's probably just beating the shit out of Grandpa Freeman and you're just like, it should have been me, not him. It's not fair.
I mean, I'm not really into being beat up, but maybe I could show the PG battle.
Now let's see if you remember how to play as Akiyama.
I think I do.
Kind of looks like it. I mean,
Yeah, fair.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Akiyama's not really hard to play as.
Yeah.
He's just he's not quite as strong as Kiryu, but he's a lot faster, so you know. He's also got better reach because he primarily attacks with his feet.
Yeah. Feet man.
God.
Oh yes, I love Feet Man. That's why we stream like Feet Man.
No, I don't like feet though. I like paws. There's a distinct difference.
Oh man, I still maintain that until we can get the Kiryu skin, you are going to utterly hate Ishin.
Yeah, probably.
Rippers galore.
God. Nick, do you have a scientist?
You have a scientist outfit.
If you're talking about what I'm wearing on my VTuber avatar, it's actually the Kiryu's clothes, but I do have a scientist outfit for my character. Actually, I could probably just like show you real quick. Hold on, let me unload my unload. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Where is it? Hold on. There we go. Yeah, I do have a scientist outfit for my VTuber. I was going to use this for when we got back to Half-Life. Once we eventually do that.
Oh boy, the Bandicam logo. The fucking Bandicam watermark.
Check voice chat text? Okay, hold on. Yeah, okay, unload again, and then load back Yakuza. Okay, and then face capture settings. Okay, there we go. Checking voice chat text. Okay, well I'm not gonna look.
I checked that clip, Melody. Thank you for the context. I am glad that it shows off peak Boondocks humor.
I'm gonna have to watch it later, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not peak because Uncle isn't anywhere to be seen, but you know, still up there.
Yeah.
Uncle Ruckus is the best character. Don't even at me.
Oh wait, Uncle, isn't that the guy who's racist against other black people, even though he's black himself?
No, he's got vitiligo.
He's got what?
According to him, he's got a rare skin condition that makes his natural-born white skin turn black.
Oh,
oh my God.
Okay.
He's hilarious. I'm sorry.
Well, all right.
It's also pretty great in that clip, Melody, how like every time she says something threatening, they use the exact same animation for it. It's good. It's good shit.
Being a good shit, holy shit, this milk is amazing.
I still
Hey, Rall, you ever watch The Boys?
No, I've not.
Well, now I gotta find that GIF and post it in voice chat text. Don't worry, this will be disturbing.
Is it him drinking the...
Yep.
Okay.
Oh boy.
This you right now?
Yeah, that about sums it up.
Okay, so in context, though, that is human
breast milk.
Yeah, that's human breast milk.
Okay, never mind. So Akiyama's club is failing, but we need more hostesses. But where are we going to find 4 hostesses at this time? 5 hostesses? No, 4 hostesses. Nope. 4 hostesses at this time of night.
Yeah.
And all from 4 different cities too.
I'm guessing that's something I have to do. I don't think.
Yeah. So basically, every character needs to go back to their hostess club. Well, actually, hold on. No, you gotta have everyone meet up first. So, but yeah, once everyone meets up, every character needs to go back to their hostess club, meet with their hostess, and recruit them into Akiyama's hostess club.
And would that require me to have finished the hostesses for every single character?
Yes.
So I have bad news. I did that for Kiryu, and I forgot to do it for everyone else.
Well, sadly, you're gonna have to go do that off stream.
I guess so.
You ever watch like a super niche show that has a perfect clip, but because nobody else watched it, you just can't find it on the internet?
Yeah, not specifically shows, but like there's an audio clip I've always wanted to grab from The Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge, but I couldn't grab because no one's played The Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge.
What is the clip?
It is the so at the end of the game's results, at the end of the game, like every stage, there's like a results screen with like an announcer clearly announcing like player time, combo, damage, and I just like wanted that.
It's a pretty good clip.
But again, no one's played Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge.
Of course they wouldn't. Why would they?
Because it's such a fucking good game. It is Babby's first Devil May Cry.
No, don't. I know. I agree. It's a fucking fantastic game, but like, it's marketing Devil May Cry to children.
Yeah, you got a good point there.
So like, the issue isn't like, is the game good? It's like, who is this marketed towards?
Yeah.
You want to know something really unfortunate?
What?
There was a DVD and like a video and game store that was local to this area that shut down a few years ago. And by a few years ago, I probably mean like it's probably been like 10 years at this point. But it was called Hollywood Video, and they were having like this big going out of business sale, right? So I ended up buying some games from there. And one of the games was actually Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge. And I put it in my PS2, and the disc was scratched and broken. I couldn't actually play it.
Yep.
Damn.
That's Hollywood Video. Also, Nick.
Yeah?
I know that you're high on copium like the rest of us.
Okay.
Hollywood Video went under almost 20 years ago.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough.
We're old.
Yeah.
We just need to accept this fact.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. 'Cause even I was about to say, oh boy, Hollywood Video.
Yeah, Hollywood Video was 20 years ago almost.
God damn it.
Also,
Fuck.
hi William T. Lessenkoff.
Hi, William. I don't have any catnip. Ask Rokkit. He has all the catnip. I don't use catnip.
Why does everyone assume I have all the catnip? If I have catnip, I consume it. Therefore, I don't have catnip. Like, God.
It's so
Keep up.
true, actually. Oh, wait. So, wait. What, William, what are you implying then? Because I don't partake in the catnips. But you keep assuming that I have some. Are you trying to say I'm like some kind of catnip dealer or something?
He just assumes that you're the dealer. It's because of the hoodie.
Oh, dang, of course.
That's weird.
What is?
Oh, nothing. I just couldn't hear the stream, even though I was like flicking it between mute and audible, and I didn't realize it had gotten turned all the way down somehow.
Ah.
Whoops. Oh, that's happened to me a few times too, where I thought like my internet connection had cut out or like something had broken in my computer when I accidentally just flicked the volume switch on my headphones all the way down.
Yeah. Rokkit jumping into a bowl full of catnip like Scrooge McDuck. Oh my god.
Rokkit jumping into a vault of catnip like Scrooge. Nick, you need to smoke some catnip, open your mind. Okay, but I am legit planning on taking an edible tomorrow.
I've had an edible once. And I feel like I've already told this story before, but the one time I had an edible, someone told a joke and I could not stop laughing, even after I wanted to stop laughing. And it was actually starting to concern me because I was like, I'm actually trying to stop laughing and I can't. I cannot control myself because I'm like legitimately trying to stop laughing and my body will not let me. And it was like terrifying that I couldn't stop laughing.
Shit. shit, that happened to me the first time I got high. Melody can fucking attest, Paris in the present tense.
Jeez.
When I get high, I just get, like... I don't like it. I don't like the feeling of being high. It just makes me feel very paradoxical.
Paradoxical?
I kept reading a sentence from a book over and over, and Rall was losing his shit. It was so funny. Yeah.
Paradoxically, in the sense that, like, it makes me three things. It makes me very hungry, it makes me very reluctant to move, and it makes me very eager to move.
See, I am, weird, like, I love, like, first up, let me preface this by saying I just love getting high. But I definitely want to keep it like an every now and then thing. Definitely don't want to do it too often. But yeah, for me, getting high is like, so I usually have like 5 or 6 thoughts going on at all times, but I'm able to like actually focus by like filtering down the thoughts. Getting high removes that filter. So like any random thought that could pop in my head is suddenly popping into my head.
I see.
Funny enough, I'm actually able to do household chores while high. Like, it kind of surprised me, but like, once I can convince myself to start doing household chores while I'm high, I can't convince myself to stop doing household chores until they're done.
I mean, I guess that's a good way to, like, get shit done then, right? Like, you ever have a day where you're like, all right, time to clean the house, buy some editables so you can clean your house effectively.
Just get high and then clean the house. Oh, you just ran past him.
Whoops. Oh, sorry, I was reading chat. That sounds like executive dysfunction, Beldy, and I have that even when I'm not high.
Yeah, same here.
I'm also apparently really bad luck when it comes to getting high.
How's that?
Really bad luck?
Yeah, no, so I had a couple of friends when I was in my young adulthood who convinced me to experiment, right? And these guys were longtime stoners. Like, they knew the ins and outs. They'd been smoking weed since it was illegal. They were getting me into it now that it was just starting to become publicly accepted. And over the course of 2 weeks, or no, a month and a half actually. I know, minor difference, not really that big at all. These individuals who had spent, again, a lot of money on glassware because they smoked with bongs, managed to break 2 of their favorite bongs while I was there.
Wow.
Shit.
And it wasn't my fault, mind you. I didn't, like, drop their glass. I didn't, like, fumble the glass while I was passing it. No, just while I was there, they, for the first time in their lives, were having issues handling their glass. So apparently I'm just bad luck.
I guess so.
Sheesh. Nicholas Cognac. What did I get Cognac doing?
Voice chat text.
Oh, hold on. Oh my god.
Nope. Well, that's you.
That's not me though. That's one of my many clones. There's a difference.
But your clones can't move without souls, I thought.
Yeah, okay, you're right. If we're talking about the canonical, like, my character's canon thing, but, like, if we're talking about, like, the joke, because there have been so many times where people have joked about, oh, my clones, so I was leaning into the joke just now.
Yeah. Look, you can't be responsible for what your soul does in another clone.
I don't think that's how that works.
Damn, clone gains sentience again. Loads gun, I'll put it down.
Oh my god.
I just found something truly something.
Yeah?
And I wish to share this something with you, somethings.
Okay.
Oh boy. Let's see this something.
Oh yeah, you know what? I guess I actually never did share the.
Say hello to the Happy Kazuma Kiryu apron.
Goods for...
The second picture is it with a little bit of use on it.
What in the? Is that dried blood?
Tomato juice, I don't know. Whatever it is, it's running down their faces. I feel this is something you should show the crew.
I did. I shared it. I showed it on stream.
Nice.
Oh my fucking god.
Seeing that, literally all I can think of is this one hoodie I saw a guy have when I was working at a gas station, which was literally just Norman Bates from American Psycho laughing and covered in blood. That's all I can think of.
You know, I still actually haven't seen American Psycho.
Pretty good movie.
So I've heard. There's a lot of
I
movies
actually
I
have
haven't
seen
seen.
American Psycho pretty recently. It is definitely a movie.
Unfortunately, the Germa and Vinny deepfake is not original.
Yeah. Oh, you passed him.
What?
Can you imagine, though, Rall, if somebody deepfaked the entirety of American Psycho to be about Germa and his rivalry with Vinny Vine Sauce?
Yeah.
Which he doesn't have, by the way. They're really good friends.
Yeah. And I still remember that time that, like, he pretended to have beef with Star to like, build up to this, like, big, collab stream they were doing. But then the collab stream got, like, delayed, so they had to pretend to be beefing for, like, 2 whole years.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh my. Really? So like they're actually friends, but they had to pretend to be beefing for 2 whole years just because of that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Because they had a bit that people bought into, and in order to maintain the bit, through delays and through relocations, they just had to act like they had beef with each other and ended on bad terms for 2 entire years.
That's wild.
Yeah. Alright, so Akiyama's last sub-story doesn't unlock until the last chapter of the finale, so let's do some more main story stuff.
Alright.
Oh, I saw a Nissan!
So you Nissan it?
Make this guy go, oh! They make this guy go from oh Nissan to oh my knee son.
Just gets run, and then he just gets run over by a Nissan.
Yeah. Oh Nissan.
Turns out the entire thing was an ad for Nissan cars.
Not the weirdest thing I've seen in Yakuza.
I mean, have you ever seen car commercials and how fucking wild they are?
Yeah.
I mean, apparently the entire United States government is now a car commercial.
True.
Don't worry about that.
Aw, man. Actually, I'm kind of sad that I can't go to one of those Tesla takedown events because it happens, like, right as I'm supposed to leave for work.
Damn.
And I would take off from work to go to it, but I already have to take a day off from work this week for something else.
Well, it might be for the best anyway, because apparently now attacking, quote-unquote attacking Tesla, even just by protesting, is now considered a federal offense, so, you know.
It's considered domestic terrorism.
Yeah.
Which is all the more reason why I want to go. So Nissan brother or sister? I can't remember which one. I don't think it's either. I think it's like hold on. Let me pull up Google Translate so I can figure this out.
すみませんでした。無理しません。お兄さん。見つけたよ。ボコボコにしてやるよ。
Cool.
しつこいやつ。
Well, that can't be right.
What?
I typed in Nissan and it says that it's to Ethan.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think that's right.
I don't think that's right. So
Was that the AI overview or?
hey, both of you Ethan guys. Older brother. Okay. Yeah, AI is totally the future.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, apparently there's going to be a blood moon out tonight.
Oh, interesting. Whoops! I didn't mean to press that.
Just got in like one last taunt before you executed him.
Yeah.
ごめんなさい。許して。
Oh, wait, locker key. Oh yeah, that's right. His apartment is like right above Serena, isn't it?
Yep.
That's hilarious.
Nissan means Nissan means older sister.
ただいま。
Wait, so
But I've definitely heard Mokuba call Kaiba Nissan.
なんだ。花ちゃん。
yeah, and I remember in Mob Psycho 100 watching the sub version because I actually watched the sub version before the dub was out. They definitely like fucking what's his name? Ritsu referred to Mob as Nissan as well.
ちょっと何あんた。
ちょっとって。もう2時間以上ここで待ってたんですけど、誰もいなくて。お店の人ですよね。
Wow.
そうですけど。
Yeah, I guess I do.
何の用ですか。
いや、ちょっと。
No, I'm a burglar. I just broke in and crashed on this guy's couch.
困ったな。実は今ね。
So she's just been here sitting here for 2 hours.
Yeah, Shinada just like walked into Akiyama's office, waited for 2 hours, and then watched as Akiyama walked in, said, Hana-chan's not here, and then just crashed on the couch in front of him without even acknowledging him.
Also, Akiyama's been like in a different city this whole time. Like, what if he never came back?
Then he would just have to wait for Hana, I guess.
This was very conveniently timed.
Yeah. Well, apparently not, since he had to wait for 2 hours.
I guess so, yeah. I mean, still, 2 hours is like nothing compared to 2 months or whatever, you know. Ni-chan and Ni-san refer to brother sister, but I'm not sure which is which. Or taking these for both. Hmm.
According to Google Translate, Nissan means older brother.
Well, it's definitely better than 2 Ethan.
I'm assuming Ni-chan would be older sister then.
Well, it's more in terms, like the difference between San and Chan is more in terms of endearment. Like San is more formal and Chan is more like casual.
Hmm.
Huh, so apparently that's 2 people who are trying to cancel Haruka's debut at the Japan Dome.
Interesting.
And for some reason, one of them is Shinada.
The rabbit hole gets deeper and wider and whatever.
Give my apologies to Yumi. 。 Because I dug up her burrow. God, you guys.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, so
totally.
basically, Sawada, after Shinada like hit that 7th pitch from him, was like, "Hey, a lot of people are going to die in Japan Dome if that concert goes off."
Huh. Is there like a bomb?
Well, that was his guess. Yeah, that it's a bomb.
I see.
So now he wants to get the Japan Dome concert canceled and needs 300 million yen to stop it. I like how you can ask the exact same question again.
In case you weren't paying attention the first time.
Wait, so why do you need to shut down this concert again?
なるほどね。そんなことが。
What? These events linked in a Yakuza game?
だが一つ困ったことがある。実は、あさってのコンサート。舞台に上がる沢村遥ってのは、今俺が預かってる立場にあるんだ。
そうなんですか？
しかも、都合が悪いことに、俺と遥ちゃんは、どんなことがあろうと、そのコンサートをやりたいと思ってる。現に遥ちゃんは、今もとある場所で事務所の連中と密かにレッスンを続けてる。それに俺もついさっきコンサートを中止してほしいという打診を断ってきたばかりだ。
でもコンサートをやればどんな危険が待っているかもわからないんですよ。
そんなことは分かってる。だがそう簡単にやめるわけにもいかないんだよ。あのコンサートにはいろんな人間の夢が詰まっているからな。
There's a lot of people's dreams who are riding on this concert really blowing up. I mean, going well.
Yeah, imagine if like they don't end up solving whatever happened, so like the bomb does go off. So it's like, oh man, so many people's dreams are riding on this. I don't care how many people die about it.
Oh no, the economy.
Oh, can have 1,000 children before I let this company die.
If few people die, so what? We have to follow our dreams.
Exactly.
次のチャンスはなかなか訪れない。あんたのホームランのようにな。今やるしかないんだ。いやでも、遥ちゃんに危険な橋を渡らせるわけにはいかない。
それじゃあ。
調べる
If
しか
this
ないよな。
concert goes well, Haruka's really going to blow up. I mean, her popularity is going to blow up. I mean, it's going to skyrocket.
Does this pop idol thing continue into the next games as well, or is this a 5 only thing?
Well, it's certainly, like, not forgotten about.
Okay. I suppose it would be too spoilery to ask for clarification.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Just, like, delay the concert until the bomb situation is resolved. Have they never heard of rescheduling? Yeah, I think that does get brought up at one point as well, and it also gets shot down. I have no fucking idea why.
I've ever said that I think it's hilarious that this is the first Yakuza game we played after Dinah changed her name to Dinah, and it just also happens to be the name, the game that has Dinah share.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So now at the you have this as a hangout spot, and if you go into that door, you can switch between Akiyama and Shinada.
Ah.
So yep, up to you if you want to play as Akiyama or Shinada for this next segment.
Well, Akiyama still has a sub-story, so...
But it won't unlock until like the very end of the finale, so it won't be in this segment.
Okay, well... I did already complete all of Shinada's sub-stories, right? Like,
Yeah.
there's none Kamurocho?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Then I'll probably just be Akiyama.
That's fair, yeah.
Why are there 4?
Because we just have to stop in a convenience store and buy some booze.
Oh. All right. I'm just trying to get booze, man.
I'm just trying to get flat drunk. Don't mind me.
They just had that in stock.
I guess so. I've never been to a place where you just slap $100 on the counter and be like, give me all the booze that this can buy.
Yeah, no, I haven't
and they
either.
just don't ask questions.
Okay, but like, real talk. If somebody gave you $100 and said, give me all the alcohol this can buy, would you want to ask any questions?
I mean, fair.
Or you just understand this man is going through it?
Even I've worked at like several, you know, grocery stores and whatnot, and I just there's not really as much in the back as people think they are. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, so we're heading up to well, if you want to know.
Hotel district.
Oh yeah, that's right, they did say that.
Yep.
Okay, never mind.
I was actually paying attention for once.
Better than I was.
I am now in the hotel district. I'm assuming a cutscene will play as soon as I get where it wants me to be.
Or at the very least, you're looking for someone to talk to. Nope, actually, it's north from here.
Okay. This guy maybe?
Yep.
Ah, wow, I literally just like missed him.
And
Lots
over
of liquor.
Lots of liquor. Huh. You know, now that makes me wonder, what if I were to go into the convenience store with less than 10,000 yen? I mean, I'm already thinking about the spend as little as possible when I can, but I also know that that's not going to help at all because Akiyama starts with 30,000. So in order to have less than 10,000, I'd have to spend over 20,000.
Yeah. I think you'd probably be fine. There's not much story-related necessary spending, I don't think.
Yeah.
And you're not like spending.
This would be one of the games. I was just hoping this would be one of the games where I didn't have to spend anything.
Ah. This man does not get a portrait, even though we already know what he looks like.
Look, he's familiar, but he's not memorable.
I guess. Luckily, it
right
was like,
there.
yeah, cool. I love easy convenience.
Hell yeah.
Oh wait, isn't this the disco place? Oh no, it's next to it. Okay.
Yes. I mean, it's past this, but yes, this is the disco place.
Yeah.
Yep, this is the place. Disco place, but it's not Friday.
No, that means when we get to 0, we'll never be doing it on a Friday, because we'll always be doing it on a Thursday. Our Friday nights are ruined.
Damn. Oh boy, this get action.
I did love the shot of those boxes in that one frame.
Yeah. Special Friday stream just so you can disco. Yeah.
Well, I'm doing Cyber Sleuth on Friday, except for tomorrow because Ryan is going to Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament tomorrow. Let's go into cops. How many stream fights have we been in and we've never had to worry about cops? Why are you concerned about cops?
Bro thought this was Judgment for a second.
And it just doesn't have the same impact of bursting into a room unless you open the door also knocks a guy ragdoll like 20 feet away.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, can't believe Ryan is playing card games on motorcycles tomorrow.
So true.
あれおかしいな。まだ何も聞いてないのに。なんか隠してるのあんた。
違うんだよ。俺はかっちゃんに頼まれただけなんだ。多分ここに金貸しの社長が来るはずだから、そしたら軽く追い払ってくれって。
かっちゃんって勝也のことか？
そうだ。大阪芸能の社長の勝也だ。
どうして勝也が？俺がここに来ると。
さあ、よくわかんねえよ。ただ、そいつはあさってのコンサートを開かせに来るはずだから。
Wow, you're giving me a lot for like very little effort.
He's scared shitless.
I guess.
だから大阪工業系の
He saw you beat up all those guys outside and he's like, nope, 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 nope.
Yeah.
さんから受け取ってる3億を持って高飛びしようとしていたのか。
違う。今から大阪に行ってこの金を返しに行くつもりだったんだ。
Well, bad news about that.
パクさんの墓前に手を合わせてもねえからな。
よく言うぜ。パクさんと交わした契約を破棄して勝也に乗り換えようとしたのはあんただろうが。
だからそれも違うんだって。俺はかっちゃんの指示に従っただけなんだよ。パクさんとは全部話がついてるって言うからさ。
一体何の話だ？死んだパクさんが勝也とどんな話をしたって言うんだ？ごまかすのも大概にしろよ。
ごまかしてなんかないよ。かっちゃんが言うんだから間違いない。だってかっちゃんとパクさんはこの20年間ずーっと互いに支え合ってやってきた仲なんだよ。誰が何と言おうとかっちゃんがパクさんを裏切るようなことはするはずないって。
は？どういうことだ？
You know, it's hard to pay attention to because we're reading the subtitles, you know, since we can't speak Japanese, but the lip syncing is actually pretty impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of is.
パクさんもかっちゃんも夢半ば表舞台から去り裏方に移ったけど
But it's not perfect, but it's still pretty decent.
Yeah, I mean, it seems to match the words pretty well. You know, it's not just lip flap.
Yeah.
これは20年前一度だけ撮った写真だ。二人の後ろに写ってるのが当時パクさんが付き合っていた男だ。確か真島とかいう名前だったっけかな。ちょうどその写真を撮った直後、かっちゃんが撮影中にスタントで大怪我しちゃってね。かっちゃんは引退を余儀なくされた。そのピンチを救ったのもパクさんとその真島という男だよ。
真島さん。
Oh yeah. So this is something we learned at the end of Haruka and Akiyama's act, but Park-san used to be Majima's girlfriend up until she got an abortion for her career, and Majima broke up with her over it.
Oh no, I'm just had a very stupid
Yeah.
An edit of the Zootopia comic meme.
Oh god.
Oh my god, yeah.
Replace Nick with Majima and Park and Judy with Park.
I was always under the impression that Majima was
Wait, wouldn't it be the other way around actually?
Not really. He learned at the end of Yakuza 0 that Makoto has moved on with her life, and I guess decided to move on with his own life.
でも 確かダイナチェアと大阪芸能は犬猿の中だと聞いていたが。
それ表向きにはね。
I mean, don't forget, there's that one scene in Yakuza 1 where he like starts hitting on the girl at the
話題作り
at
をしていただけ
Shangri-La,
だよ。
and then when she tells him that she has a boyfriend, he's like, "Oh,
何年か前にパクさん
you
と
know
こ
what?
ろ
You're
のアイ
honest.
ド
I
ル
like
二
that.
人組
You
が
better get out
大
of here
阪芸
before
能に
before
移
shit
籍した
gets
んだよ
south."
ね。
Yeah.
T セットの話か。
そうそう。あれもさ、パクさん
It
が
is kind of wild how Majima is just straight up a different character in Yakuza 1 than he is in all the other games.
Yeah.
だからあえて大阪芸能に移籍させてダイナチェアが育て
Again, I
た
don't
ことを
really
対
think.
決させて
Well,
育てたい
wasn't
っ
it that
て
they never really intended for Majima to be anything more than kind of a side character?
I think it's more just that they didn't intend to have more than one Yakuza
さ
game.
らには真島さんまでが知り合いだったってことか。
Fair enough, I
知り
suppose.
合いどころじゃないよ。
Yeah,
真島って
I'm
男
pretty
も
sure
パクさんとは
Majima
連
was,
絡を取り合ってないみたい
at the
な。
very least, a beloved character when they were making Yakuza 1 because his battle theme is literally the main theme of
真
the
島さん
game.
のとこを訪ねてたみたいだから。
なんだって。それじゃあ真島さんと勝也は。
うん、今も知り合い。っていうか、かなり親友に近い関係なんじゃないかな。
なんてことだ。それじゃあ勝也がコンサートを中止させたがってるってのは他に何か理由が。
中止？え、何？延期じゃないの？
延期？
うん。だって俺はかっちゃんにあさってのコンサートを1日後ろにずらしてほしいとしか言われてないけど、なんかあさってじゃ新曲の振り付けが間に合わないからとか言ってたけどさ。
あの勝也って男、一体何を考えてるんだ。
Oh yeah, I guess it wasn't shot down. But yeah, like they just postponed the concert for a day, which I assume is so that they can investigate this everyone's going to die thing.
Yeah. We're already on chapter 3. This is actually going pretty fast.
Yeah. Oh, Nick, yeah,
Time
pause
for
the game.
cutscene.
You might want to cover the screen. We're not going to see like dick and balls, but we are going to get a full screen of man ass. And I don't know how YouTube's going to reply to that.
Can I hold on? What am I?
I forgot about this cutscene.
No, that's not the right thing. Hold on.
Giant Nick time.
God damn it! Hold on. Yeah, I'm trying to resize me. Here we go. Womp. Can I do better?
Oh my god, that fucking.
Womp. Okay, here we go. That's probably good enough, right?
Hold on, my stream's a bit behind. Yep. Well, hold on. Stream's still behind. Yep, that's good.
Okay. I have turned macro mode.
Yeah, turn macro mode to save everyone from bare man ass.
Yeah, that is in fact a man's ass.
Indeed.
You turn into a giant. All I wanna do is see you turn into a giant kitty.
Hell yeah.
I see. So Akiyama went and saw the president.
Ah, thanks for reading.
Understood. Well, the subtitles are covered up.
Yeah.
Then proceed with the plan.
That's a nice earring he's got.
Yeah. Okay, Bear Man ass is gone.
Okay.
We can now ungigantify Nick.
There we go. What?
Voice chat text.
Oh no, hold on. Oh my god.
These fucking Kiryu face edits.
Oh, good grief.
They just won't ever not be funny.
Fuck you, unmacros your cat. Well, funnily enough, I don't think I've actually gotten any macro art of my character, but I do have micro art of my character, if that tells you anything.
Kiryu-san.
どうした？
ちょっとテレビつけさせてもらえませんか?
I see you're just going to go ahead and do it anyway.
Oh my god, you know what? Ruru told me that her artist Ray might do like Animax for like funny moments of our channel sometimes, maybe, or like I could commission her to do it, right? I'm now imagining an Animac where I just become macro.
I was never into macro stuff. Yeah, me neither, to be honest.
I'm not into it for the micro macro stuff itself. I'm just into it for the paw related stuff. You know, like getting stepped on. You know.
Yeah, that's fair.
ですが T セットの2人はすでにとある著名の先生から楽曲提供を受け
I guess in that regard I'm also I can also get into macro stuff for that, but like to a certain degree.
Yeah, I agree. Like I definitely feel like there is a limit. Because there is like a certain point where like either too big or too small where it's like that's, you know, it's not even a paw anymore, it's just a wall at this point, you know. It might as well be.
森永の兄貴を殺した男ってわけっすね。まだ確証は持てない。だがタレコミにより
I can see the appeal in that. Giant
down to the size of a bug. I can see the appeal of that.
Yeah.
どこ行く気や。勝也のとこに決まってるじゃないですか。
That fucking animation.
He's antsy.
この上のホテルに泊まってるんすよね。だったら今すぐ殴りに行けば。その体でか。俺が行く。え？副島さんが？お前は警察行って森永の亡骸に手合わせたってこい。それが今のお前ができることや。でもたった一人の兄弟やったんやろ。せやったら見送ってやってこい。はい。
どうしますか、桐生さん。
行くしかないだろう。これはあの男のサインだ。
サイン？
登場会乗っ取り計画に合わせて自らメディアに登場して存在をアピールする。あの勝也って男は呼んでるんだよ。敵も味方も自分のところに集めるためにな。
桐生さん、どちらへ？
ババ、お前は残ってくれ。
でも
一つお前にやってほしいことがあるんだ。
Huh. We might actually be able to make it all the way to the finale in this stream, to be honest.
あさって日本ドームでコンサートをやる。
Like not to like the end of the game, but like just outside the end of the game.
Would the finale take a whole stream to do? You think?
With Amon added, yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Does Amon require the hosted stuff?
No.
Okay.
It's just like, yeah, it's just like there's like actually a plot thing with the hostess stuff. It's not like really important plot stuff, but plot stuff nonetheless.
And do I have a chance before the end of the game to do that? Or is that, do I have to wait until Premium Adventure?
Yeah, there's a chance to do that before the game.
Okay.
So, for now, yeah, I'd say Kiryu. You can still switch characters. Yeah, right now we're just kind of walking around the city, and our goal is to go to Kamurocho Hills. Once you go to Kamurocho Hills, though, what character you're playing as determines who you're going to be in the next long battle sequence.
I see. Okay, go to Theater Square.
Yes, Kiryu, we got two things to do. First, let's go back to Dragon Palace again.
Do that before the sub-story?
Yep, because then we can get the experience from the sub-story.
Oh, you're so right. Domineering and disappointed, submissive, and complacent.
Yes. I always like my subs submissive and complacent.
Yeah. Is this another sub-story, or is this just a random thing?
That was just setting up camera. That was just setting up that Kamurocho Hills is going to be a long battle segment.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, it would be weird to have a sub-story like that in 5 when you have another one in 0.
Yeah. submissive and complacent versus submissive and readable.
Which one's better? Well, I guess for asexuals like us, complacent it would be better, yeah. Oh, well. Whoops.
Now, the best kind is submersive and breathable.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I'm talking about submarines, of course.
Yeah.
Submissive and breathable. You could probably take a taxi up there, to be honest. That would get us, like, right next to it, essentially.
The Dragon Palace?
Yep. See, there's a taxi on the north end of the screen.
Yeah, but, like, the nearest taxi is, like, the opposite direction. I don't know.
Nick, it's instantaneous teleportation.
Well, yeah, I know, but, like, it's walking either way. Either walking to a taxi or walking to the building.
With one being significantly shorter than the other, but you know.
I guess.
Yeah.
At least I got
yes,
the...
real interesting spot right there.
Hold on, watch this, man. Oh, I was gonna get to the taxi and have him, like, magically disappear, but unfortunately someone had to be in my way.
Yeah.
Nick,
if they removed the street traffic and you had no one to knock over, you would not play Yakuza.
That's not true. I would still play it. I would just have slightly less fun with it because, you know, I'm not gonna be so much fun.
Oh yeah.
You can do it in the first few games anyway.
Don't forget, if you get grabbed as Kiryu, you can mash B to turn that grab into your grab.
That's funny. Oh, Battle of the Cones! Oh, well, never mind. Hold on.
Dang, yours broke.
No more cones? Goddamn. Well, he won the cone battle, but I won the war.
Fist is better than cone anyway.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Remember, Q, switching to your fist is always faster than reconing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. If you ever get the urge to, you can always go back to Nagasakai.
Oh, right. Yeah, if I wanted to.
Actually, that will be important for exactly one thing.
Cool.
Like, not specifically going back to Nagasakai, but like going back to like a character's home city.
Okay.
There's going to be exactly one time we're going to do that during this chapter, or during this act.
Melody says submersive and breathable. I think you'd hate that because it's breathable.
Yeah, you got a good point there.
Oh, that actually reminds me. I have a picture to send you.
Oh my. That's just a more aggressive stomping.
Yeah.
Far more aggressive. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no wonder that guy was fucking running.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, hey, you got this one.
Yeah, but I've already done it as Kiryu. I haven't done it as the other characters.
Ah, there. I mean, to be fair, it's the same heat action with all characters.
Is it? So does it count in like the completion list as the same?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
Yeah, trust me, you are going to need all those stamina royales.
Fair enough.
The timing window opened up on Tiger Drop. Nice.
Cool. I like that. I like having more timing window because that means I can fuck up more and still get it.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of, I need to do Tiger Drop more. I keep forgetting to use it.
Yeah. Well, don't worry. You'll get plenty of opportunity just now.
True.
So, be ready for a fight. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, talk to the Elder Kamaki, and
Okay.
be ready for a fight.
Okay.
What? I paid you back, didn't I?
Should I have saved first? Oh, well, whatever.
Yeah, it's fine.
Sure, it'll be fine.
So, for this fight, you have to beat both Kamakis
Okay.
at the same time. Generally, it's recommended that you bring a shotgun to this fight, because for some reason they allow that.
Interesting. Oh, I forgot about this. I
Oh
forgot
my god, they're literally just jumping your ass in the corner.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and don't forget you also have access to heat actions.
Okay. He's invisible when he does that, isn't he?
Yeah.
Very lame. Ah, shit.
Nuts.
Ah, shit. Fuck, he's like teleporting.
Yep.
My
Oh
god.
my god. Oh.
Oh. How come he can do Tiger Drop regardless if I'm attacking him or not, and I can't?
Because for NPCs, Tiger Drop is just another attack.
Grief, okay.
It's always funny.
Shit. Well, time to dodge for a little bit. Okay. Well, never mind, I guess. Dang. What heat action can I even do?
I guess you can't do heat actions. I thought you could, but they're just not prompting.
Roll, may I get your opinion on what I just posted in voice chat text?
Oh boy. Yeah, that about sums it up, to be honest. Yeah, that is very accurate.
I should probably heal, but what if I did this without healing?
No, you should definitely heal.
Okay. It would have been really cool, though, if I could.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have. I mean, to be fair, like I said, there's really no honor in this fight. They're both teaming up on you, and the recommended strategy is to bring a fucking shotgun, so...
So yeah, just by not having a shotgun, I'm already,
You're already taking the honorable path.
Yeah. Dude, let me beat up your grandson!
Yeah.
Good grief. Whoops. Dang, he's got like one hit left. Okay, got him.
Alright, this just became 5 times easier.
Whoop. What? Whoops, okay. Hi, kitty. Hi. Hi.
Oh, hey, it's Eagle time.
Eagle time.
Hello, Eagle.
What are you
Yay!
doing? What are you doing? Can you hear her?
I can't, but I'm sure the audience can.
Blah.
Nah.
Meow, meow, meow. Such a talkative kitty.
Three cats in one stream?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I already had that when you were Nekody or whatever.
Well, she's not in the stream, she's in chat.
Now Melody just needs to play with Dee Dee so that she can have 4 cute cats all at once.
Well, wait, but then that's still not... Because that same logic applies where she's like in chat right, as opposed to in the stream.
Fair enough.
Okay, wow, cool. I like how my cat just came and yelled at me for a bit and then left.
Just reminding you who's in charge.
I guess.
She comes to me on her own terms. Yeah, that's fair. Same here. Well, there you go. You have now unlocked 5 new levels.
Do I have to do that with every character? Beat them both at the same time?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Even Haruka?
Not both at the same time, but yes.
Wait, how's that work? Does she dance battle? I'm guessing Sosuke?
Yes.
Okay.
It would be infinitely funnier if she just beat the living fuck out of the Kiryu style.
This is like the only fight where you get to actually fight as Haruka.
Good grief.
And you get to A, either use the funny dragon style that Uncle Kaz taught her, or B, the infinitely funnier whips out a fucking shotgun and kills these 2 men in their own dojo.
Yeah.
Although I gotta say, it is disappointing that you only dance battle, I'm guessing Sosuke, because it would be hilarious to watch Kameki dance.
Yeah. But hey, now we can go switch to Saejima and have him fight them. But first, sub-story.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'll do the sub-story first.
Because we have to, like, go all the way back to New Serena to switch over to Saejima. That car just ran over 2 people.
As it does. You know, as you do in Japan. You're right, man?
What the fuck? Oh.
Okay.
He's just retching over there.
I like how the guy was gonna fight me, but because he saw me talking to someone, he decided to just go back to his standing position.
You're right.
Shit. 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 Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I can beat him, no problem. That's not what I'm worried about. I'm just worried about wasting time.
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh, actually, we might not be able to get to, like, the end of the finale of the stream because I forgot that the next chapter is just an entire hour of exposition.
Oh, yeah, we don't have time for that.
Yeah.
We have like 30 minutes.
But hey, we got enough time to beat up both Kamakis as Saejima.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, in Yakuza 4, you could play as 4 people. In Yakuza 3, you could play as 3 people, right?
No, in Yakuza 3, you can only play as Kiryu.
Oh. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I was misremembering. But in Yakuza 4, you play as 4 people, and in Yakuza 5, you do technically play as 5 people, but the 5th person is Haruka, and does that, like, really count?
I mean, technically, it's a 5th person you can play as.
Yeah.
Just because she can't, like, fight doesn't mean that she isn't, like, an actual playable character, because she can still do, like, all the mini-games and shit. And that's, like, 60% of Yakuza.
Yeah, I guess you have a point. Matter of fact, I'm willing to bet that some people only play Yakuza for all the side content.
Yeah.
Although you do have to progress the story at least a little bit to even get to the other characters, so...
Yeah. That's why I always say that like Dead Souls Premium Adventure is probably the best because there's no fights. You can just do all the side content.
Yeah.
ありがとう。いや。はい。
So I feel it's worth pointing out that since you can't do the sub-story until you've completed everyone's Tatsuya training, that means that you can't fight a Moan until everyone has 2 health bars.
Nice.
Make of that what you will. DD has come for pets.
Hell
Yay!
yeah.
There's now 4 cats for Melody to enjoy.
Well, no, Eagle left it, remember? She came in, yelled at me,
damn.
and left.
Damn.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Anyway, I saw a coin locker key in there.
I also saw one. Somewhere. Here it is. I also saw one where we found him in the plaza, whatever it's called.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I've already completed this?
Huh. I guess it counts the ultimate Neapolitan as already being eaten.
Interesting.
Well, you probably completed this as Saijima in the first, during his chapter.
That was like I was in Kamurocho for like 5 seconds. I had time for that?
Well, no, I mean like all the way back at the start of Saijima's act.
Yeah, but that was, again, for like 5 seconds.
Well, it was 5 seconds of running all the way down to New Serena, and then all the way back up to, like, all the way from Conrai down to New Serena, and then all the way back up to the batting center. So you would have ran all over Kamurocho.
I guess, yeah. Alright.
Stupid 1 drink limit.
Yeah. If I want to get plastered, let me get plastered. Whoops.
Yeah. Why can't I go to a bar and order every single drink on the menu and drink it all at once?
For real, though. When... Is it in Zero that they start doing the, eat even when you're full?
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway, to New Serena.
Yeah, that's over this way.
Oh my god, just like the sea of people.
Right. Okay, cool. You're just staking out my fucking restaurant here. Bar, or whatever you want to call it.
I mean, it is across the street from Stardust, so it makes sense that there'd be hosts here. Like, I think Yuya and Kazuki would have a better reign on their hosts to not, like, have them pick fights right in front of the fucking host club.
And you'd also think that they'd be like, hey, by the way, that's Kiryu. We're friends with him.
Yeah!
I thought I was holding the button that made me not do the heat action, but I guess not.
Whoops. Oh well. What's a little bit of face on, like, spread along the ground like fucking butter along toast?
Yeah.
The internet ruins my brain, I swear.
What happened now?
What?
I don't know why, but when you said the button that... All that my mind went to was that one sketch where it's like the beach that makes you old.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Wasn't that the name of the fucking movie, Old or whatever?
Yeah. Old.
M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong.
Oh geez, Saitama has to go all the way back here to switch to Kiryu.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Went to the beach that makes you old.
Talking about the AI Joe Rogan and Ben Shapiro thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went to the beach that makes you old.
And I got old.
Look at me, dude. I'm old as shit.
Did anyone ever actually watch that movie?
I did not.
I haven't. I saw a plot synopsis though, and it's okay. So I saw a plot synopsis as well as like reading that it's apparently like based on a comic series, and it honestly sounds like the comic was way better than the movie.
Usually is the case. Many such cases.
I mean, especially with M. Night Shyamalan movies.
Yeah.
Though I will give credit where credit's due. Unbreakable was low-key fire.
True. Very true. Yeah, like the comic is about a bunch of people who go to a beach that... Oh! A locker key!
What?
I saw it when Saitama was getting on the ladder. There was a locker key on the ceiling.
On the ceiling?
Yep.
God damn it. Come to think of it, I don't think I've actually seen a single M. Night Shyamalan film.
I've seen The Sixth Sense.
I have not even seen that.
I've seen Signs.
So you've never seen Sixth Sense, Signs, The Happening, The Village, Unbreakable.
Yep. Correct, I've never seen any of those.
A few of them are decent, and the rest of them are comedically bad.
There are just a lot of movies I have not seen.
Oh, After Earth? Did you ever see After Earth?
Nope.
Oh yeah, that's right. Didn't he also do the live-action Last Airbender movie?
He did, and I haven't seen that.
Oh, yes. I was trying to forget that one.
M. Night Shyamalan Mad Blam did a cool thing one time, and then just kept trying to recapture that magic over and over again, but never succeeding.
Yeah, no, but I'm sure I'm tweaking and just making this up in my head due to like earlier stuff we talked about. But I'm pretty sure that one of the plot points for that movie I was talking about, Old, is like the more or less main characters are more or less the two kids that go with the families to the beach that makes you old.
Yep.
And they end up being like the only survivors, but like...
Oh, welcome to Prototype Mr. Shakedown.
Okay.
Or was it?
The biggest twist he could ever pull is to make a movie that has no twist.
Yeah. Oh god, I fucking hate Lady in the Water. But anyways... Again, this is probably not real, but I seem to remember in the plot synopsis that I watched, one of the things is that like the two kids, like during their time on the beach, grow up into like adults. And I think that they end up like doing it with each other, which I thought was kind of fucked up considering that like despite their physical bodies being like 30 when they did it, they're still like mentally young kids.
To be fair, I think that was something in the original comic though, and not like an M. Night Shyamalan thing.
I mean, it was an M. Night Shyamalan decision to keep it in.
Yeah, fair.
Just because you're adapting something doesn't mean it has to be one-to-one. I mean, fucking look at the Junji Ito anime.
Oh my god.
Yeah, fair. But yeah, like, basically, like... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Well, like, basically, the film itself is a pretty straight adaptation of the comic, pretty faithful, except that, like, it adds a twist at the end that, like, the beach is actually a testing ground for, like, a pharmaceutical company, and, like, the two kids escape despite, like, that not happening in the comic. and like expose the pharmaceutical company or something. It's like weird. Like this definitely didn't need to be a thing.
Yeah.
Not resist a pointless plot twist. Yeah.
I'm trying to actually remember what the plot twist of The Happening was.
Wasn't it that I mean, I haven't seen it, but I've seen like people talk about it, and isn't it just like that the trees are the ones killing people or something?
Yeah, but that's kind of like revealed like pretty early through the movie, like pre-halfway point.
Hmm.
And then it kind of just stops for no real reason.
Okay, well that was weird.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Both Akiyama and Saejima have their own version of the Tiger Drop.
Is it the same way of doing it, just by holding on?
Yep.
And okay.
The one with the aliens is Signs Melody.
Yeah, it is the same. It is the same input as Tiger Drop.
I should go to
Alright, you should probably go eat
before.
before you face the Kamakis.
Yeah, especially since I just got that random guy who puts a prototype shakedown, I guess.
Yeah, that'll be important later. Right now, let's just file that in the back of our mind as something that'll happen randomly.
Is it to Saejima specifically, or to any character?
It's to everyone.
Okay.
Well, everyone except Kiryu.
Well, everyone except for Kiryu and Haruka.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, he just shows up and just kicks the shit out of Haruka.
I feel like if that did happen, then Kiryu would, in fact, get involved.
The aliens being weak to water was so dumb. Why would an alien invade a planet that's like 70% the most dangerous substance involved?
Yeah.
No, you see, you don't understand. The entire reason that the aliens invaded was so that one pastor, who was already like faithful and devoted to God, would lose his faith in God and then re-find his faith in God.
It's like humans invaded a planet that's mostly large bodies of acid.
I mean, to be fair, humans do some pretty dumb shit, like, cave divers.
To be fair, don't you remember James Cameron's Avatar? Planet's atmosphere was literally, like, unbreathable to them, but because it had unobtainium, they wanted to invade it and get all the unobtainium.
Ah, yes, stupid namium.
Stupid namium.
Unobtainium, that really gives a stupid name, though.
Basically, it's an allegory for colonialism.
An allegory?
Oh, okay, well, I'm gonna say something that's been said before. Avatar is literally just Pocahontas with better special effects.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
Tell me I'm wrong.
No, you're not.
You're not? Well,
and, like, also, like, what was it? The movie with the Vor Lizard?
Vor Lizard?
Yeah, you know, they had, like, the pixie, the guy that shrunk down. What's it called?
Ferngully?
Ferngully. Yeah, that's great.
I don't remember a lot about Ferngully. I remember Robin Williams being the bat. And I remember the fucking smog monster that had the fabulous voice. He sings about how wonderful pollution is. Not sure if it was Tim Curry, but it was a very Tim Curry-esque voice.
Bro, does anyone actually remember James Cameron's Avatar? There's like no memorable scene. Really like colonization, heavily native themes.
Okay, so the only thing that was really great about James Cameron's Avatar was the visuals.
Okay, so I can't really name any memorable scenes from the first Avatar, but I do know the second Avatar movie has that one scene of a guy falling off of a glider that became a meme. There's like a scene in Avatar 2 where like it gets all slow motion and there's like sad music. I imagine it's like some like slaughter of the natives scene or something. But like the scene is like a guy like tumbling and falling off like an airplane, and like it gets memed to hell and back of like my dad climbing up on the roof to hang up Christmas lights, but I oiled it up or something.
Oh my god. I remember Jack's films had like a, I don't know.
That one right there, Rall, on voice chat.
Yes, that one.
My dad, 5 seconds after telling me to keep the ladder straight.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember Jack's films had, I don't remember if it was a series or just a one-off video, but it was basically like, okay, he was going up to random people on the street like, hey, so you really like the movie Avatar, James Cameron's Avatar, right? And they're like, oh yeah, yeah. All right, name 5 characters. And most people couldn't.
No, it was a pretty movie. Like, the only reason to see it was like go to an IMAX theater and watch it.
Yeah.
And it was a beautiful spectacle, but there's no staying power. None of the characters have any unique motivations. It's a very bare bones, colonism bad, environmentalism good movie.
Yeah. Those movies are like the crisis of theater screenings. You don't watch it for the story, you watch it because of its graphical feats. Yeah. That is Avatar in a nutshell.
What do you say if I talk to you as Saijima? I'm over here. Oh my god.
Hey, Sosuke, can you give me 30,000 yen?
Okay. I was just curious what he would say.
Just gotta walk into position. Yeah, thanks.
The only thing I really... Oh, sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, the only thing I really remember, like, strongly about the first Avatar was the great pains the movie went through to establish that the people who were introduced as Marines weren't actually Marines and were just mercenaries.
Oh, yeah, because of the United States, like, military propaganda that's, like, in every movie.
Yeah.
My question was, like, if you wanted them to be mercenaries, why not just make them mercenaries from the word go? Why'd they have to be assigned as Marines that then, due to their contract, became mercenaries when they got to Pandora?
I imagine it's because James Cameron really did want them to be like the U.S. Marines, and then the U.S. Marines were like, no. And so he had to like go to great pains to be like, no, these are U.S. Marines, I'm just not legally allowed to call them that.
I don't know. It just seems silly to me.
Also, yeah, thankfully, you do not need a shotgun as Saijima because he's Saijima.
Yeah.
Because he's motherfucking Saijima.
I'm already doing pretty good.
I guess Saijima.
Oh my god, his Tiger Drop stuns!
That's pretty good, yeah.
Alright, I forgot that you get damage reduction and unflinching when you've got heat.
Yeah.
Yep, Saijima trained with gods to become one himself.
So true.
I mean, he quite literally surpassed all the gods of the mountain.
Wasn't there only actually one god? The guy was pretending, except for the last one.
Yeah, except I have no idea how the fuck he managed to float on his own. Like,
how to float, throw fire from his hands, and summon fucking avalanches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I should have gotten behind him.
That's
Oh
disgusting.
my god, that does so much damage!
It does so much damage and it stuns, setting up for a full combo afterward. That is disgusting.
Yeah, Jesus Christ!
I feel like every single one of these hits, you could just like cut in that scene from Yakuza 2 of Kiryu getting smashed over the head with the bottle.
Yeah! It's Hercule versus Cell. Just like laying into him, just like punch after punch, and he just stands there and doesn't move at all.
And he goes in for his big dynamite kick, and Cell just flicks his little finger and sends him flying.
Yeah. All right.
Well, too bad.
Let's see. I think I think we might just like we'll go a little bit overtime in the next long battle sequence, but not by too much. So I guess up to you if you're okay with going a little overtime.
Unfortunately, I work at 5 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess we'll call it here.
Do we switch back? Should I switch back to Kiryu? Or
well, I guess it depends. Do you want to go into the next long battle sequence as Kiryu or Saitama?
I actually guess it doesn't really matter because Saitama's pretty good.
Yeah, it doesn't really affect the plot at all. Like, it affects like one cutscene a little bit in that like whoever you pick to play as shows up in the cutscene like first, but then the next character shows up 5 seconds later.
I see. Okay, well, I should probably get to a save point then.
Yeah, it really just comes down to personal preference of who do you want to go through a long battle sequence with just a shit ton of people. A god or God 2.
God or God 2, yeah. Wow, okay.
Oh well.
I mean, it's not what I wanted to do.
This will knock them all out.
Is it? Oh, I think it might be.
Yeah, it's a multi-man hit.
Nice. That's pretty useful.
Yep.
But that wasn't all of them, it seems.
Yeah.
That's still on? Okay.
Jeez. That is such a fucking nasty attack.
It says no save like near.
No.
They don't.
But there is a taxi stand right next to it, so if you can find a save near a taxi stand.
Yeah, there's one down there.
Oh, like that one at the very south.
I keep
at the very fucking other end of the map.
I miss all the save points that were in Yakuza 0 because they added like 5 of them.
Oh man, you're going to love. Well, yeah, you're gonna love when we get to Yakuza 6 and you can just save anywhere.
I mean, I could do that in Kiwami 2, I think it was, and that was pretty nice. Yeah.
Kiwami 1.
What?
Yeah, Kiwami 1 as well.
Could you do it in Kiwami 1? Oh.
Yep.
Fuck.
It's just that Kiwami 1 also had save points, and well, I guess we're doing this first.
Ah, that's fine. Whatever. We had like 15 minutes left.
Just really making the most of stream time.
Yeah.
I do like how guard breaking attacks actually are useful in this game.
Yeah?
We won't get that in Yakuza 0.
Oh yeah, I guess. It's hard to remember everything that I unlock in Yakuza 0 because it's been so long.
That's such a weird thing, though. They got the guard breaking attacks right in this game, but then Yakuza 0 enemies like broke, and now they only guard when you're currently attacking them. So you can never use the guard breaking ability because you can't use it while you're attacking, and enemies won't guard unless you're attacking.
Weird.
So it's that one on Pink Street. Yep. Alright, yeah, so we can just save down there and then end the stream, and then when we start the next stream, we just take the taxi right back up to Kamurocho Hills.
Alright. Do you think the next stream will be the finale, or do you think there'll be 2 more streams? Because I still have to do all those hosted stuff off screen, which I can't do.
Yeah, it'll probably be 2 more streams.
Okay.
We can find some. There is like 2 things we can do to like fill the time if we need like a little extra time filling.
Okay. Well, guys.
I mean, hell, even if we have an abundance of extra time next stream, we can just do a moan and then make the last stream slightly shorter than usual.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right. Well, guys, we'll see you next week.
See y'all next week. Bye.